where, you know, there was the top 3, then there was the clear number 4 in New York.
Yeah.
You're beating all the teams that you're supposed to, but they just have no signature wins. They just don't.
Well, they hope they're like New York and it clicks later in the year.
Yeah, so we're just kind of waiting to see if that is the case with them.
Yeah, first you said that, and I was like, what? Like, it doesn't seem like that to me, but like it is, kind of. Right?
They're right
like,
there.
They are.
They're just there, hanging out.
Yeah.
Taking care of business where they have to, but when it comes to winning those big matches and tournaments, they're just not happening yet.
It's just a little bit different, I guess, because last year, like, our top 4 was so clear, right? It was so clear all year that it looks a little different, but like that particular position, yeah, it's same type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
No, it is. It is.
There.
Just last year, we literally knew exactly who the top 4 were going to be every event. Like, all right. Well, let's see if Joe Deceives can get a little revenge. If he can get to work, what a series he had last time against Optic. It looked like he was playing a pub. It was dominant. This particular match, though, to kick things off, any thoughts for both teams for the Hacienda?
No, I mean, you know, the desk kind of talks about it. Hacienda control and Hardpoint, not really a map both these teams love to play. They haven't done it a lot in stage 2, so, you know, I think maybe just going into the major, trying to find a little opening, maybe just a new map. Again, you lost that Vault Hardpoint last time through if you're Ultra, so maybe you just switch up the vetos, try something a little bit different here.
Well, we'll see if they can try something different and maybe lead to a W. Just looking for some kind of consistency. Well, it's Inside defines it. He's able to peel 3, try to get them set up. They've got spawns for next. We'll focus over to second. Nice shots from Joe Deceives as he gets out to 3 straight.
That well got smoked.
It sure did, but now P2, we know how huge this can be in the set of rotations. What kind of time is Ultra going to be able to find? That's a pick from 04 to start things off. They'll have a 2-on-2 near the point because the rest of the fight's kind of going out towards Fence's side. Now we'll focus towards the point. 04 trying to hit the utility, then Chow. Bean's able to take down 1. Neptune's double, triple, ends up being the difference. Now suddenly you're going to be inside. And sorry, he gets 2 there, but that's the multi, it's the difference.
And I thought maybe there was a time 04 should have went, but this is kind of what we talked about when it comes to this title. You have to wait for your teammates. 04 found the opening, able to find the first kill, and then just stalls. Just waits so long, allows Neptune to get there, they win the 2-on-2 on the hill. Then a 2-on-1 towards the backside. Their teammates break the spawns. Beautiful play out of Vancouver. Surge, they are keeping it going here. They are on 8 in a row. Is Nasty going to clean up at the car?
No, we talk a lot about teams and how they improve over the course of the year. Timing obviously huge, but it's a team thing. But from an individual standpoint, like when to play your life and when to just hit things without abandon, like just play with a reckless pace, I think is like how teams and players just get better over the course of the year. You just figure out those situations, you get a knack for it, and well, maybe why Surge is a little ahead in Hardpoint, it feels like right now.
No, I mean, it's like, you know, he's been tough on himself, 04, just individually, but I think he very much has the right idea in his mind. I think a lot of the times the routes and sort of plays he makes, they may not replicate on the scoreboard or show on the scoreboard, but I think it sets his other guys up.
No, he is absolutely one of the more underrated players in the league currently. We'll see if he can turn around the numbers right now, though, 2 and 7, but defense as we go, and Ultra starting to bring this one back a bit. They'll take out 3 on the feed, just be Nasty left to try and get something done. What a resurgence it has been from Nasty this year, but not going to find any easy pickings there at Fences. So this is all Ultra, and after this, maybe a lead change coming, but we're basically back to a tie game. Now we'll get on over to Rock, early setup for Surge, and Rock one, I mean, it can either change hands 7 times, or you can lock it up for 50.
And honestly, that P3 was fantastic by Ultra.
It really was.
Yeah, I mean, Surge won the rotation. They actually had the early setup, but so you needed that. You could have been down 100, one of those situations early on Hasi, but you got that break. You then turn into a major hold to get this to a 6-point game, and as you talked about, this is just the way the Rock hold. Yo, you have the side-to-side spawns. Now it's all about these skirmishes, and Kleenex starting to go off. He's up to 11, sliding around, playing his life. Well, never mind that. Screw playing his life. He's taking the Chows up to 6 in a row.
Yeah, that was beautiful bit of gameplay there from Kleenex. We'll see if he can keep the streak going, but it seems like at Rock, man, if it does slow down, if it stops being that chaos, it's because someone has some insane individual play. We've seen so many from Rock. Because like you can hit such crazy movement, the headies you can work here with both sides of the Rock. You can have some crazy moments as a sub, but as I'm talking about his last crazy play, it's going to be Surge that push on through. They'll get the bit of scrap time here, and then we'll look to get set up towards mid-map and focus on the second set of rotations. Not going to be much separating either team, but this is that point sometimes where it seems one side starts to figure out the game a little bit and pull away.
Yeah, I mean, Surge loved to play for this P1, right? We just saw how effective they were at P2 and kind of that first break going for it. So they try to milk as much time as they can on hills like this. But so far, it's all been Ultra. inside this P1, but here come the nades. Neptune flying out for the chow. Easy trade for 04. So 2 versus 2 in the middle of the map. As well, Ultra controlling you up top, and 04 just trying to play his life.
Starting to rebound a bit after that 2-7 start. He'll keep it moving here. He's able to hit the hip fire. Pistol hits as well. Nice little sequence here from 04. They have spawns for next. They got the time here. They'll look to go back out in front as we continue to have a wave of lead changes. We'll swap over to Nasty's POV quick. Almost able to take out 2. Can't finish it. Now you're dying at a real inopportune times because there's 10 seconds of look how far out you now spawn. 3 out towards Boathouse for Surge. You find the kills at the perfect moment if you are Ultra. Well, it might not be perfect because like those 10 seconds are enough to get the reinforcement back towards the point. I thought, like at first when I saw that, I'm like, wow, this is perfect for Ultra.
Yeah, Boost is able to find 2. He just kind of lurks fine too. You still have the close spawn if you are Toronto, but you're on the hill. So now it's about winning this skirmish. Beans with the AR gonna find the first. Numbers still here where the nades not connecting so far. Yeah. So you take this all day.
Yeah, it's like if those kills came like 5 seconds later, maybe Abuza's play isn't that big of a deal, but the timing and the Abuza play enough to keep Surge now in this point. We're lighting up bodies, we're lighting up bushes. Abuza is shooting. He's 19-11. He is leading the lobby. He has been in terrific form as of late and trying to turn this first map into a W. 5 straight now for him. All you see is Abuza on the feed. Easy.
I remember like the minor final between LA Thieves in that Abuza and Nasty at this P2 continuously went clutch with multi-kills, and we've already seen that happen a couple of times here. Nasty on the first time, this time it's Abuza. He's up to 21-11. Ultra, though, were fantastic at this P3 last time through. Can they do it again?
Exactly. Last time you said they had to break. This time they'll have that early setup and try to turn it into time. But no, it's been very back and forth. We've had a lot of clutch holds from either team and a ton of lead changes as a result. Ultra now trying to be strong here. Fences again. You've gotten 2 through, though, if you're Surge. Can you keep it going? That is just disgusting out of 04. But then Joe Deceives gets a double, keeps his team battling, not quite able to finish off the third. Toronto soaring back into it, still down about 30, but trying to bring it back with another Fences play. Let's go to listen in now with Toronto Ultra.
You.
Abuza flat.
In a time.
There's one out in front of you, boys. Go in the shout. He's last guy.
Are we spawning wild?
Spawning well.
What's that? 3 here, 3 old, 1 you. All 4 old.
Here.
Hand duck.
Roger. I'll have a straight.
Top. One drop. Up to
Careful here, Ben. Careful open.
Here. Then. Front.
I have a scrap pitch, right?
Alright, hold it.
I'm on the sliding, okay?
Pitch me.
No. I heard you.
Pitch me, weed.
I got a pitch.
Dead.
Nothing else open yet.
Come on, catch me.
Open, one drop.
He's climbing white,
Straight.
white, or open.
Might just chow open, bro.
I'm gonna fire.
I'm watching here.
Pitch off, Shannon.
Chow as well. Did the strike.
Yeah, he's like close up. They're not
Take your time.
He's out of left.
Blocking.
I still have a strike.
Two lumber.
I have open.
Hold the pin. Hey.
Nothing open, guys.
3 in front.
Nothing else. Just gonna
Wait, front.
2 shots, just hold the test.
I'm weak, bro. Okay. 1 shot. Abuza. Also have a streak, bro.
What's the time?
I'm stealing.
Green time.
We're gonna be top open already, Joe. Yo, low kitchen. I have a streak for P2. Just play this.
Stops now. One top. Absolute out.
One hold. Heard you?
Pitch hoppers.
Nice, top secret. Top close.
He's gonna close it.
One rock.
Too close.
Close. Absolute top close. He's just challenging.
One secret.
One's rock.
He's still top.
It's out. One shot.
225 on the board now for Surge. Abuza, another streak. 30-15, 8 in a row for him. He is dominating, and you're seeing in the scoreline overall, what a map out of Abuza.
Yeah, and obviously the difference is on this second rotation or through that second set of hills, like the P3 and P4 just weren't as clean there for Ultra, right? So that P2 hill you were able to win if you were Surge is the difference maker so far. But I mean, yeah, Abuza just, I don't know. He plays so well on this map, has a great understanding of it. And now Surge, again, just going to try to find this time. 10 seconds left. They'll be right around 240. Kleenex is going to spawn all the way out. So they're going to have numbers pushing forward towards P2.
They've done so well here at this point. Can they do it again? Another streak coming in from Ultra. What's going to lead to? Just funnels everybody inside, not able to make the push out. So Joe Deceives knows where everybody's at. So does Beans. Beans able to take down 2. Joe will then drop 1, and so far, so good for Ultra. If they can get all this time, we're suddenly, within about 10 points. The big push, though, going to be coming now from Water and Rock side. There's the first pick from Neptune. You might have numbers here for a moment if you're Surge. You break in, you probably win this game. Abuza able to find one as well. Good patience here again to wait for the teammates. Able to pick another. Nasty involved as well. Abuza gets 2. There's the break. 10 seconds needed. Still back statue spawns for Ultra, but this one should be done. Abuza drops a nuke. 36 in 17. A heater out of Abuza, and Surge strike first.
And again, another P2 break there, right? You have the early setup. Obviously, the streak gets called in, funnels that first push in. They're able to clean on up. And then if you're Ultra, you know where that push is coming from. All 4 players are front. Neptune gets the first, and what ends up happening is Nasty, you know, he just gets a timing inside his side stairs, right? Because the player playing all the way in the back has to reinforce the hill. There's an opening. They win the 2 versus 2 again.
It almost felt like even at Rock during the listen in, right? Like Joe Deceives said he's blocking like Boathouse side, and then they knew the whole front was coming from Garage side, and they all just got like fried. Like, I don't know, Surge had like really good patience on their pushes where it almost felt like the pressure wasn't on them to push. They were like waiting for someone to overpeak in the hard point, then they get a pick and go. Like, they were really good retakes of the hard point.
No, 100%. Yeah,
or breaks of the hard point.
And maybe a lot of that's just sort of like Abuza finding that AR shot, right? I mean, he goes nuclear, as you said, 37 and 17. But yeah, getting that first kill and then just sort of taking it 4 versus 3.
Well, I think sometimes we talk about the Surge team last year and sometimes this year how relentless they can be. Like, they'll go one by one. Sometimes just apply pressure, apply pressure, apply pressure. But this was just really good cohesive hits, and they were getting in and finding good chunks of time throughout the course of it. Terrific play from Kleenex in that stretch where he went on a bit of a streak, but the highlight man was definitely Abuza. A 4 started slow, but he started to bounce back, took some key routes for the team as well. But really from what, that like tail end of Rock time they got, they kind of took over.
Yeah, I mean, right from that P2, we saw it. I love the new graphics. It said last P2 53-0. So, you know, Surge was able to win that second hill 53-0. And again, because the P3 and these P4s weren't as clean as what Ultra saw through the first rotation, you hang on to that lead, right? Every time they split those 2 hills then forward, you're still hanging on to right around that 50-point lead. And again, just putting the pressure on. You know you can take your time at this P1, start to milk it, and while Abuza's just doing his thing.
Well, it's like any hardpoint can be a money hill. You can put up 50 hardpoint, but the money hardpoint's the ones where you can do it consistently over the course of a game, like a P2. Like fences, like they did it. They made it look like a money hill, but you're not going to do that all map. You're not going to do all map. You're not.
No, but yeah, here's that last one again. Just kind of starts with that first pick, that Nasty and Abuza. I swear, these 2 always have moments at this hill. They had it multiple throughout this map.
Yeah, I mean, you just get to a strong position there on the car, and you've got your teammates around you. They're common, and you just have, I don't want to say easy gunfights, but some of the easiest gunfights on the map. In the game, once you're up to that heady. But a lot of back and forth early on. Then that P2, look, there's no lead changes from that point forward. They take over. No one could get control through the first set, but that changed in Seattle Surge. Vancouver Surge continue to look just a bit ahead in Hardpoint.
You're allowed 1 per week.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I was taking notes for the series earlier, and I wrote Vancouver like 3 times so I wouldn't screw it up.
It just
I think I'm just gonna do it forever.
It flows.
I'm just gonna do it forever.
It flows. It's all right.
I think it's because I still tweet about that team every now and then, or I text Sam because they were so bad. I went into his chat like when Optic was struggling. I was like, we're talking like most disappointing teams ever when you talk about the rosters. And I was like, yo, if you drop Nub, Enable, who wins that? Like 4v4, like right now. I don't know, like Seattle Surge at their worst at the beginning, like Optic now. I don't know. That's a battle, Joe.
In MW19?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a battle. They were horrible.
It's all right. You got paid.
No, they really got paid that year. That's true. But we'll take a look at some of the S&D stats. We got Joe Deceives on one side, 04 on the other. They have been terrific. 04 leading the way with clutches, and not shocked to see that. I mean, right when he came into the league, I mean, that's all we were talking about. S&D player, 1 in 3 clutches. He's got the ice.
You kind of see like these 2 play a little bit of a different role, right? Especially that third stat, opening duel win percentage. 04 is the guy. He's going out hunting. He wants to open up for the map for his team, and we've seen Joe, depending on the map, he'll pull out a third AR, right? He's playing alongside Kleenex. I mean, he's sort of the cleanup guy, but it's been paying off. 1.28 is impressive stuff from him.
It is. But where he has struggled is in this particular matchup, at least back to the minor when they got dropped, and the struggles continue here after map 1 is Surge. Dictate the pace early. Pressure to Ultra to answer back. When you think back to stage 1 and a lot of their great play, it came through Search and Destroy. They're trying to get back to that. And, well, I mean, you look back at stage as the match they expected to win, but this is a new Surge.
No, and again, this is another one for Ultra. Not a lot of reps throughout stage 2, including the minor. You haven't played Vault, Search, and Destroy. I think they're trying to find a bit of a combo because, yeah, they were such a good Surge team throughout stage 1. Now, stage 2, they're 5-4 overall. So they're just having closer series. Again, versus these top teams, they're just not having an opening. They need that opening again.
Yeah, need that opening. It felt like they had kind of an identity.
Yeah, you need a map or mode.
Yes, like something. Some identity, we always call it. Like something that you're terrific at. And they haven't really had that. And when you have teams at the top, like your Thieves, your FaZe, who, you know, you talk about, well, you're 15-1 in maps right now if you were Thieves. You're good in every single mode. FaZe, I mean, you've dominated everyone really outside of the loss. Well, your 2 losses to Vancouver. It's just Boston. Like, yeah, they have a lot of work to do if they're going to get 10 with the top teams. Because the 2 top teams right now are just, they are way ahead. And
maybe the other team that you have on that is this team, who they're playing right now in Surge, as we're kind of just looking at the road to Major 2. They have taken care of business outside of Thieves. That's really been the story. Even if you look at the minor, they beat a FaZe again, just lost in a Game 7 to LA Thieves. So feels like they're in that top 4 conversation.
No, I'm looking forward to that. I want like a FaZe, Vancouver
there you go.
battle,
nice.
Battle
Caught
on
yourself
land.
that time.
Battle on land, dude. It rolls off the tongue too easy, Joe. I'm 40 years old. It's too late in my life. I've said it too many times.
I understand.
But just hearing from our producer, a little issue with one of the lobbies, so we're going to get it readied up again, and we'll get into it as quickly as we can as the players kind of chill out between maps, talk through the focus into map 2. Neptune has been, I mean, he's been awesome. This has been, I mean, what do you think about when you think over the years of like teams, I don't know, they just had maybe like a 1-for-1 swap that were like not real good and then suddenly became good? Are there any that just jump out to you?
That's the thing about that.
That's like a tough question to ask you live because that's like going back over the years.
What was the New York with Hydra? They went to a final his first stage. Was that a one-man change? I don't remember at the time. That was like, we just talked about it.
That's true.
That's kind of going back to that.
You just made me think of like when Simp came in for that London event, but what was the change? What happened then?
It was 5v5. Yeah. Well, yeah, that was for Cap. Yeah, that was for Cap.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That was okay. That was a big one.
I'm sure there's some other CDL ones.
No, I'm sure there's a bunch. But it's tough to.
Kismet, New York. There's another one.
Yeah,
that sounds right.
Yeah.
Vanguard.
We're taking a look. If the brackets start today,
Inside Ultra. Easy.
Oh yeah, there you go. Porzini. This is how it would look.
Great.
No, yeah, what am I saying? Porzini. He's killing it. Guy's just living on a bed of cash.
Probably just asking for money right now, right?
Probably is. If you're sub to Seth, you should be sub to me.
I agree.
Yeah, me too. That's how I felt about Teep for years when we played. It just didn't work that way. But you see how it would break down. It probably won't look the same, and we still have, obviously, this weekend of matches before we get there, but excited. You know, we have Major 2 around the corner, what tickets on sale, and we've been talking about Major 3 coming up as well. What announcements with Major 4. Lots of stuff going on. It's going to be an exciting and thrilling year.
Yeah, I think Ultra just put out a tweet like to get Champs tickets news. So.
Oh, I missed that. Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
so I don't think it's been announced yet, but they're like, yo, if you want sort of a notification when those go live, so go to that tweet, figure it out.
And we'll get back into this one as quickly as we are able to. What do you think about Bean so far this year? Just, you know, I think okay, we talked back the last couple of years and like he was on kind of bad teams, put up some numbers, and I think a lot of us wondered, like, once you put him on a good team, how he'd perform. Do you think it's been like under expectations, right around what you expected?
I mean, I think, you know, when you look from a plain results-wise, like Major 1 was just not good for them at all. I mean, they were the #1 team going into it, and they just got flattened. I guess based off that, a bit disappointing. You look at both the minor tournaments, they went out early. Yeah, this is just a really hard team to read right now for me. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no. One of the hardest to read in the league, 100%. We say that every time we cast them, I think. But just heard we're going to need to head to a quick break. They're still resolving an issue. Not sure exactly what's going on, but as soon as we learn more, we'll let you know. We will be right back after this break.
Have the Hardpoint.
Oh.
3 2 1 go. 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 3
Long, nice jump.
I'm going back. I'm pushing now. I have the door push.
Okay,
Wait.
long.
Stay alive. Long. I have the door. You just two front door. Look at one.
Let's get front door. Let's get front door. Watch your front door. Watch your front. Nice jump. Let's get late.
Long. Stay alive.
Get down. Oh my god.
Man, let's go. Baby. We're sweeping him. I promise you.
God. Oh my god.
Number 40.
Yeah, brother.
Done. Hydra.
The first win for LA Thieves. God damn it, I love to be a Thieves fan right now, gentlemen. We just hit 10,000 viewers. The boys just got the first win of the 2024-2025 season. Holy shit. We should have won 3-0, but we'll take the 3-1. A win is a win, and boys, we look dangerous.
Stuff there.
God damn it, I love this shit.
It was like watch.
Wait, in the middle. Run. I'll get bomb checks. I'll go top and get bomb checks. Alright, hold pinch fire. Make sure somebody gets bomb checks.
Yeah, but
I'll get bomb checks. He can go third. I'll go forward. He's telling you.
Mark him.
Back him up.
Not weak.
I'm upset. He said he should be sent. He said something. What was that?
Played him. Wait, hold up. Was he the greatest sniper in this?
Oh my God.
He was hella good. It all comes down to this. Nate's trying to run it down. He's trying to no-scope him. Ricky trying to no-scope. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh my God. He even hit him. Oh. GG. God, he got f***ing slammed. And it's face bakes. Oh my God.
The Esports World Cup is an official partner of the Call of Duty League.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
We're back, and I think we're going to be ready to get into it. But I say that, and there's someone not in the seat, so I don't know if that's true.
We're waiting on one player.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting on one. We're still waiting on.
You look great in that outfit, by the way. That operator outfit that we were.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
The tropical one. You look great in that.
Think so?
Yeah.
I mean, I look good in a lot of things, Joe. But we're gonna check out the Scuff play of the game real quick while we wait to get into our map too. And we're gonna try and hurry. I promise. We'll do everything we can to get you in there. Joe's gonna make calls.
We don't work for BattleNet or whatever.
No, we sure don't. Sure don't, Joe. We're going to take a look at highlights of Abuza.
No, it's a Scuff play of the game from Abuza's POV. I mean, this guy, when he finished, he's like 38 and 17, had multiple streaks, was doing it with both weapons, but he was locking down the halls. Ultra couldn't get close. And I mean, as soon as this guy started to light up the feed, the game was over.
I just realized what I said about Kleenex and Insight was totally faded, because I was thinking like how they teamed in BO4, but then I was forgetting the fact that they didn't team for a year and then came back together.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because it was a Singularity team or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
That's all right. Still, it's a long time.
No, we're just talking about that before we came on. No, they're probably top 5 longest duos. But yeah, no, I literally just like put them together in a year they weren't together. So that's my brain at this point. But I love those little chats we have in the green room, just talking back through history, and even when I screw it up half the time. But we do have all players. We got butts in seats. And I'm not sure why we came back, because I've just been told that there's still an issue and we're going back to break. So I'd like to apologize from the very bottom of my gigantic heart. And I love you. We'll see you soon.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
The Esports World Cup is an official partner of the Call of Duty League.
He's in the close left. Close. Dead.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah,
I'm on shot.
Tempo's freezer. Tempo's freezer when he killed me.
Okay, I'm chilling in.
Oh.
TK. Go back.
Hold on. I was side door and it killed me. I was like right inside a side door.
Billy, lie.
But what the hell? What the hell is that?
Wait, that guy's bowling. Wait, he's watching bowling. Look. You see, he's watching bowling.
Yeah, what the fuck? I gotta throw, bro.
Wait, is he trolling? Wait, is he trolling?
He has to be trolling.
Wait, is he trolling? He's gotta be trolling, right? Wait, he's gotta be trolling, right?
No.
That's not right. That's an Easter egg from the CDL.
We're good.
Take it on the chin. Get ready for the next round.
Wow. Okay. Well, something to note. Never f***ing dive off that ever again.
Search and destroy.
Wow. Okay.
Play sound with a very quick listen in.
Last one. Missing Zach. P3. Missing Zach. Two boxes. Gotcha. He told me. No, he didn't get to the left. P2. My bad. You're good. Yo, come weak. There's three. The short steps.
We gotta find him.
You guys get smokes if you're a little weak.
Run the outside. He's running the outside.
It's Eddie.
You're right.
Close.
Let's go, baby! Come on! Let's go! Let's go!
Map number 1, I'm leaning towards Toronto. Oh, Joe, I think we have a gift for you. Oh, it's early Christmas.
I missed out on the whole Christmas memo. Do you guys send that one back?
Do you need a receipt?
I got the receipt over here.
Yeah, receipt. What's the return policy on this thing?
I think 24 hours.
Do I have to open this?
Yeah, you have to open it
I
first.
do? Okay. Hello. This is weird. You look great. It's a brand new Maven. Yeah. They really got that on tight, huh?
In honor of our Father's Day, we're going to have a friendly competition amongst the dads on this show. How many dad jokes can we fit in? Well, I have the opportunity to go first. So, Allie, let's take the lead right now. Why can't bikes stand up on their own?
Why?
Because they're too tired. Got her! All right, let's keep this moving, Nameless, because we got a lot to talk about starting here with the standings.
To make the play, it's been all about him all tournament long. It can come down to a 1v1. Oh, he's not.
We're gonna be really good.
I like your trophies. Which one's your favorite?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. This one seems like insane. Look at this one too. Like, this is crazy. Like
the golden nut, baby. The diamond nut. Excuse me.
You know what I'm saying? How could I not be like? How could I not feel like I'm not gonna lose? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna ask you. Is like, Sib, you're coming into a winning culture. These guys won champs. We obviously.
I set up. Come on the stairs. Nice. I'm looking you. Could be outer. Outer. Nice. 3v1. Nice, Joe. Oh, nice, baby. Oh my god. I mean, I'm trying to scam it. They won't even kill me.
They're going for it. They're going to be in as well. It is not the Ravens. It is a Phoenix that has risen from the ashes here at the Major. They take flight. They break the curse. London can finally weep tears of joy and not despair.
Welcome to the Esports Report. On this week's show, we cover the current COD League standings.
Iron Doge does it all now.
Go B.
Unicorn.
Dead. All four. Really right there.
Yeah, got me. Don't even worry about it. Got these guys on.
So go next.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Did you go next?
Just go next. Just go next.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, we gotta laugh that one off, boys. Oh,
Yeah, we got that one off.
I'm bad.
We gotta laugh that one off.
Correct.
What do they have to give yourself a fighting chance here in the series? Real, ruthless aggression. Another on stairs, can't get it. It's Kremp with 2. It's now down to Lucky. And will he be that in this 1v2 situation? Here they come. Finds the first. Oh my God! Lucky! Dios mío, how has he done that?
Thank you all for tuning in. It's week 2, day 1. We'll be back tomorrow for another round.
It's not.
It's vibey in here, man.
You just the staircase. We're gonna be getting pinched. I have no ammo. I have to push up. Yeah, you just push up. Dead. Umbrellas. And just don't line up with me. I had no ammo, bro. Dude, that's so tough, bro. I had no ammo, bro.
Second tick is done. Abizi is cheesing. That is filth. Series isn't over yet. FaZe now a chance to smile.
Can you walk us through what kind of y'all's situation?
Yeah, what's the setup you got going?
So we have a kind of like a penthouse apartment and a whole bunch of setups in here.
Do you guys all live together in this penthouse? Who's cooking? Who's whipping up the meals after a win?
So Brian gets the penthouse. We're all staying at a different apartment.
Okay.
Still pretty nice, not quite a penthouse, but you know, we spend every day here. It's
Brian Saints living in a penthouse? Call of Duty can make dreams come true, children. You heard it here first.
All right.
We're fine. There's two. Give me this one. Dead. Nice. Last one there, son. I'll block.
Oh my God.
Standy will get free info here onto Assault. Quickly finds the kill. Whoa! He's going for the assassination. Didn't hold the button down long enough. And Assault says not so fast.
Let me tell you right now, these guys play every day. You should know you cannot assassinate someone when they are a little bit taller than you on the map. And unfortunately, the 1v doesn't work, but you know them hands from Assault. They are definitely warm. 2 punches right to the chest to take down Standy.
Ghosty doing his best to do it. Here we go. 3 are going to drop. A chance to go. One person is Rods that's got to go clutch. From the position we saw Kremp do it, he doesn't do it. Ghosty able to put him down. They get on the point. Everybody's up. That's not going to hit. Second bit of progress done. They got to surge on forward. Abizi with 1. Can't get through. We are back and about to load into the map. Whatever issue has been resolved. People were trying to get on Battlenet, now maybe on Battlenet. Now we're going to continue the battle on the map.
Yes.
Surge taking the first. Toronto trying to answer back. Look at the S&D in stage 2 for Surge. 8-5. Looking solid.
No, I mean, honestly, yeah, you think you take away sort of the multiple losses versus Thieves, and that looks even better. But you saw #1 in opening dual win percentage. You look at the subs. We talked about 04, how good he has been. Let's see if we get right back to it. Speaking of opening duels, Neptune almost finds a quick one, but Bomb going to be planted. Ultra playing a very slow retake here.
That was ambitious with a sub, but nearly able to get the pick. Planted now. Let's see if they can hold it. 04 can take over in these search and destroys right now. Kind of by his lonesome on the front at least. Abuza's going to get picked and dropped. Nasty next up to bat. He's got 2 to deal with. Able to get 1.
He is just getting hunted down, though, and eventually going to drop. Now it's going to fall to Neptune and 04 to get it done. Neptune deals with one on the pinch. Both coming through the front. Here comes 04. Nade, will it hit or does it go too deep? Think it flies right out the door and gets away from him. So now it's all on Neptune to try and clutch up. Ultra have hopped the bomb. Neptune dipping, diving, Shallon. One down. Diffuse not done. Neptune with the clutch, and his takeover of the CDL continues.
And he just gets out, right? He's able to find Beans. That was really the play. If you're Ultra, you have the 3 versus 2, right? You deal with the players outside, but Neptune wins the one-on-one down low versus Beans. Yeah, you're hoping it maybe goes a little bit cleaner for 04, but it doesn't matter, right? It sets him up for the clutch. Bomb planted, 15 seconds left. He knows the timing in his head, finds the first one, in just enough time to get the player off the bomb.
Well, actually, it worked out because, I mean, yes, you'd love a 4 to get 1, but even if he got some damage in there, hit a grenade, Neptune wasn't there for the trade. So it's the fact that Neptune got away and was able to clutch, it works out. A 4 is basically bottom time.
Yeah, set him up.
Bottom time to get away and make a play. The setup, man. Threw a fastball. I thought maybe he was going to peg somebody with it. It was going to get interesting.
He's bounced off the bomb.
Okay, Hungry Hippo. Was that Trophy's eating everything on the goddamn map? That's all I heard at the beginning was Trophy. Inside, half health, scurrying away. Some help on the cross. Joseph has got the entire team in front of him. He's at least able to take down 1. Now 2 teammates to reinforce that. They'll take another. The 3rd will scurry away. That's nasty. That looks to reposition. Abu's able to win one out towards pool, and now we get down to a 2 versus 2.
Yeah, 20 seconds left. I mean, you win the inner battle if you're Ultra, right? You stacked it with 3. So now it's a 1 versus 1. Abuza, he's looking for his 3rd. He has a couple of shots in, but the SMG didn't win it on the bomb.
Yeah, Beans, thankfully, sub in hand there. He has an AR that probably gets a little bit dicier. I didn't see what he got hit to, but I think Abuza hit some shots as he came sliding in. Just a bullet or 2. But a 1v1 clutch for Beans. After the 1v2 clutch from Neptune, the guys are all trying to up their clutch stats.
Yeah, I mean, Surge is going 3 through Vault. They're just hoping maybe it's a 2-man on the bomb, right? Sort of that standard setup, 2 on the outside. Maybe near hut, kind of what they did in round 1, but it was a stack from Ultra. So the one-on-one versus Abuza and Inside didn't really matter.
Yeah, I stacked it because you heard the Trophy doing work early. Another quick plant in for Surge. Neptune, the hero of round 1, not going to be the hero here. He's going to get blooded. CleanX will pick him, and that's a big one for Ultra. Now they'll try to play the 4v3. They lost the 3v2 in their opening defensive round. This one they need to close out. Abuza trying to bring it back. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Yeah, I mean, you're just hoping with the man advantage you can kind of overtake the bomb site. You know where Abuza was. He put some shots in. Joe's going to play his life. But, yeah, 3 versus 4. After that clean first blood, it all drops. You never even get a trade onto a player.
Yeah, I mean, you have, what, a 2v3 into a 1v2 in the first defensive round. You now get 3v4 here, and you don't get another kill. That's just... That shouldn't happen. You think there's at least 1 trade in that mix, but there's nothing.
Nothing.
So it seems like on their retakes, they need to, they're doing the hard part. Well, I mean, okay, there's a lot of hard parts in Search, but getting numbers is the first hard part. They're doing that. What's falling apart after that?
Right on the outer part too, right? Joe knows where Abuza is. So then it's, again, there's still 40 seconds on the clock where you can group up.
Yeah. I was trying to say, don't let it happen again, and 2 died instantly. I was like, okay, well.
Then it happened again.
Well, we'll keep an eye on next time they're on the defensive side, but for now, it's been all offense. We'll see if that's the case here. CleanX hot off a first blood, looking for another here, and well, not going to get caught, able to get a first blood. He is instantly traded though. Now 3 versus 3. Pressure coming to Joe Deceives.
And what kind of play does Inside make? That's really going to be the difference maker. But Joe Deceives is the difference maker, mind me. He's able to slide and snap, but we have another 1 versus 1.
I love it. All the clutches going on early in this search. Under 20 seconds now to go. Joe Deceives risking it.
I love it.
For the biscuit. And well, he's played it correctly. He has played it correctly. He'll get the kill if you are nasty, but Joe Deceives thinking, I'm not checking it. I don't know, this is a thing where it's the player he's playing against. He knows he's not hopping it. Or just confidence that wasn't going to be the play.
It's just a 50-50. It's really what it is. You saw what Nasty was trying to do. He's thinking maybe he's going to take an outer route cat, jump down, check the bomb, but Joe just calls his bluff.
Clutches all over the place and a bunch of 1v1s early on.
He's 50. I mean, Neptune just misses. Maybe he runs out of bullets, but he's hit down to 50 from 04.
Yeah.
Then slides on in, and it looks like maybe he just runs out of bullets.
Yeah, that might have been the case. Because like Joe's shots weren't even like perfect. Like he snapped and all, but ample opportunity for Neptune to get the kill. So now it's another clutch round, another offensive win. So all offense so far. We'll see who can get the first retake or maybe stop a bomb plant. But again, right back to the default here is Surge, and this time they get numbers. Joe Deceives comes flying in. They always check you to look both ways before you cross the road. He doesn't do that, and he gets put down.
Yeah, individual play right there. I mean, that's a hero play. Hoping to catch a Tommy. Instead, he gets put down. Yeah, no, that's exactly it. Just not on the same page. Maybe the comms weren't clear, but 3 versus 4. Everybody from Surge is inside. And I think with the numbers, they're just going to win this one out, absolutely. And that's one of those plays where if you're Ultra and you see nobody pool or cat side, there's like 2 options. They're either 4 stacked inside of Alt or like they're working B Street somehow. Like you have so much info, it feels like if Joe's going to go, he's got to go with somebody else.
Yeah. Like we see teams that send like 2 or 3 and try to contest.
Maybe he's just trying to stop the bomb plant, like just go for it.
Well, usually we see like 2 or 3 people hit it and contest. I was about to ask you, like with all these offensive wins, like you waiting for someone to kind of hit it and contest it early, but that's like post plant. He was just like, hey,
yeah, what's up, guys?
Because I was gonna say before that, I was like, it almost seems like Ultra are just trying to work on like their retakes. They're giving up the super free plant. They just want to work on the retakes. Because often we'll see teams, kind of mix it back and forth with retakes and also just hitting it, but we haven't seen that yet. Maybe we will next time. In the next round, we'll see. A little too, well, I don't want to say too easy for Surge because they did have to bring it back in the clutch the first couple of them, but that one was too easy. Nasty's on 5 straight, by the way. Bean's looking for an opener, and he gets it. 04 gets plucked. Numbers to Ultra, but numbers for Ultra has not really led to anything. Guys, not going to lead to anything again.
First blood just don't help them.
No, apparently it does not, Joe. Can they bring it back, though? Beans, maybe he's working on an ace. He isn't. He's dead. Kleenex left up. His turn to try and clutch. Bomb plant in. 1 versus 2. He has AR from this spot. It's going to be tricky. Has some utility to use. No. Well, then he slides into a nade. Trying to scurry away.
Oh, it's a good nade. It blows up the car.
It's a game of clutches, and this time it's a 1v2. Well, it's like a 2v2. He gets help from a car. Kleenex and car. Stronger than Surge.
I mean, I don't hate the car call. They're like, all right, we'll just clear the bomb site with this.
The fact that he shouldered into the Semtex and then got out of it with that.
Yeah, and then he throws his Semtex at the ground. He's ready for the slide, and he's not thinking it's going to blow up the car. He's thinking, I'm going to make 1 player weak. But instead, even better, that's his nade. Booza, well, he's just trying to get info, I guess.
Yeah.
And instead blows up his teammate.
Okay. Wow. Okay, we haven't seen much of that this year. That's okay. What do we have, like 4 clutches now in this one?
A lot. It's all offense.
Yeah, all offense. And you don't throw away the first blood, at least.
It's all A bomb plants.
It's a trophy party. Down at A again, and okay, you're working the 4v4 retake again. No early aggression. Joe Deceives might come say hi first. Not sure, but it doesn't look to be the case. Beans trying to get himself maybe a one-on-one. He's working one side, kind of the ISO man. The rest of his team kind of clearing out P2, working their way towards pool. Yeah, there's 2 people to hold Beans. You have numbers here. You have numbers inside from this side. Here they go. And Beans is able to get one before he drops, but then Abuza lights him up. Oh, you had the 3v2, but so much time has passed. Now the rotation has come in. I thought when they got the opener there, plus Beans got 1 in his 1v2, they're going to win the round. Then suddenly Abuza got 2.
Yeah, again, just early numbers don't really help them. And not helping them. I think Abuza ends up with 3 in the round.
The early numbers here weren't really much. Like, that's kind of a just chaotic situation back and forth. Like, that wasn't like clean like some of the other first bloods, but
yeah.
I want to see how Abuza got both.
Oh, wait. Nice just missed?
Yeah, wait. How did he actually? That wasn't even. He just shot 1 in the back and then fried the other. Okay. I assumed it was a little more chaotic than that, but not for Abuza. He is the chaos. Offense continues.
What if we're going A?
No. Oh, wait, are they going to chow this time? No, never mind. They're grouping up to retake this quickly. The pressure is here, though. Neptune able to get 1. Insight, though, at the same time does, so we're even in numbers. Abuza, once again, putting them ahead now, 3 versus 2.
Now you're waiting on Nasty.
The Insight was trying to eat his lunch.
Oh no, we're doing this again?
We sure are. Car not taking anyone down. Trophy doing its job. 0-4 now sliding in. Can't win the first fight. Joe Deceives is able to get a double, though. And here we go.
Is anyone going to read? I mean, yeah, Vault is just...
The same thing every single round, Joe? Yeah, I'd pay good money to never cast Vault Search again.
I'll tell you what, though, like... I don't know. We haven't seen a map like this, though, in a while. Like, I feel like there's been a lot of different variations on Vault, like teams trying to switch it up.
No, this is the most.
This is like
the most one-dimensional.
Hey guys, let's just practice retaking A, and both teams agreed.
Yeah, no,
both teams are like, yeah, let's do it.
It's horrible, Joe. It's horrible.
It's like we're just scrimming, and we're like, yeah, both teams, we really need to work on this.
Yeah. I'd do things to get rewind back in both modes, honestly, Joe, at this point. But I'm sure we'll have something new.
Hopefully.
Something cooking. We're 4-4 in round count. We're 4-4 in bodies here in round 9. Ultra, though, this time it's not the instant plant. Hey, they heard you. They heard your comments. And they're like, we're going to mix it up.
I'm surprised.
We're going to show you this side of the map.
I'm surprised.
And we're also going to show you how you throw away your first offensive round.
Okay, I wasn't sure whose that was.
No, I figured that's why they're playing for it. Their streak. They know they can get things open and get it. Okay, this is why you don't play to B, because the environment is against you. You can't drown in 3 inches of water, but a car can blow you up.
That's true, yeah.
We'll see if Ultra can get the first defensive round, because Surge decided to just throw away the game by going to B. Hold up. Booze has been he would have snapped. That would have been disgusting. But now, 1-up. It's nasty. Time, though, is low.
Oh, the worst
He's gonna
timing.
Get caught, though, the second he pops. And what do you know? There's a retake because we went to B and stuff started blowing up.
Yeah, I mean, 8 rounds in a row, all successful at A. And they're like, B it is.
He had a missile and overthink it.
B it is.
Yep.
And, I mean, Nasty probably wins that round if he doesn't get awful timing right here, but it doesn't matter.
No, I'm thinking what we should do if we're gentlemen is Ultra should go B.
Ultra should go B,
Ultra
right?
should go B.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, there's just a whole parking lot out here.
Yeah, whole parking lot.
Why are they parked here, by the way?
I don't know. I don't. Can we delete that one? Just go into map editor and just delete the one that's like directly on top of the bomb? Well, then again, I guess we wouldn't have a Sims crazy one before. That was cool, but like that was.
I don't know if it was that car though.
That's true. That's true. There are so many, Joe. I'm not a car expert. 4 straight for Joe Deceives and 1 more round, and they've tied up this series.
Oh, they're not going B.
Abuza still in spawn because he's got a car out. Yeah, no. They were like, no gentleman's agreement here. We're partying over it.
That's some clear ammo, though. So inside is... I don't know if they're going to know inside's back here. Was he in a car? No, he wasn't. He was just chilling.
He was just Abuza. Kleenex. Able to get the starter.
Inside might just close this game out.
Yeah, you'd think he's going to be able to get something.
There's no way it happened again.
What is going on?
They just blew up another teammate with another car.
Yeah, car's blowing up. B-bomb site still stinks, and Toronto Ultra get the map victory. We're now tied up 1-1.
I'm laughing too.
Serge, I hope you learned your lesson. Cars are dangerous, whether it's a tiny little car that you control with a battery or a van, or, I don't know, a family of 6.
Just go to A.
Just go to A. Whatever your family tells you, your friends tell you, your coaches tell you, go to A. They say B, you say no. We're going to A. Ultra.
I don't know what that map was.
Ultra tied up 6-4. We've had some comedic search and destroys these past couple of weeks, Joe.
What were the first? It was 8-2 first bloods, and that was a 6-4 game.
Yeah. No, they threw away numbers many times. Abuza. They lose, but he's having a series.
Yeah,
he had he 37 or whatever it was in the map 1. Now 11 here. Team effort all around for Ultra. Yeah, you'd love for maybe that to be cleaner with all the first bloods, but fact is you're able to get the victory.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt about it. Then for Surge, I mean, a couple of rounds you probably want back. Probably a couple of car plays, the B-bomb. That's really it. I don't really have much to take away from it. Just go A.
I agree, Joe. Just go A. But all else fails, just go A. It's like when you're with the Scantron test, they're like just pick C or whatever, pick C. Yeah, just A in this case.
Yep.
But we're tied up 1-1, and to break down a wild search and destroy and probably see some incredible gameplay breakdown from one of the most attractive men in the industry, Anthony Wheeler.
Wow, that's a great guess.
That's good guess.
Thank you, Clint.
Take it away, sir.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, that search and destroy, I will say, my takeaway from it is like, that was a 90% like perfect search and destroy map from like execution on both sides, honestly. If you're looking at it like going down low bottom, that's what you should do every single round. It's just an unfortunately dumb map, and that's what you have to do on it to win the map. And the one decision where they try to go B, they throw away the game. So really, that's my only takeaway from this episode.
Allie, there was some drunk driving during this game as well. Explosive vehicles taking out collateral damage. So what is happening here? Should you just never drive an RC underground?
I would not let any of the Vancouver Surge players drive my car in a million years after this search and destroy.
Or scrap.
To be honest, or scrap. But if you're Ray, you're kind of a little upset at this S&D just because like there was basically 3 rounds you throw away to poor driving and then a B call a little off the ropes. I get it. You kind of went through Turn Ultra off your toes, maybe trying to change the pace of the map. But sometimes when something's working, you just got to keep sticking with it. Like
I mean, is that a comms issue to have the RC car being countered by Semtex? Is that bad
No,
luck?
that's just unlucky. Like, listen,
But it
like I
happened
said,
twice.
I like the play. Like, I like the play to call the RC in there and make it.
Execution is
It's
just
just
awful.
unfortunate. I mean, these guys like trading offenses back and forth. The 1B play goes south because of a car bomb as he's crossing to the building. Like, that's just unlucky, right? So it's just a bad call. When you think about this map, though, like if you're calling anything besides going bottom A vault, you're scamming. The highest probability of you winning a round is to go into bottom vault, plant the bomb, and play trades.
There's no smokes, there's no snipers, so rush
bare
A,
bones.
plant bomb, vault, search and destroy, summed up at a professional level. But we're also going to break down Hardpoint at a professional level. We have Anthony Wheeler with a pen and paper. Let's draw some conclusions.
Yeah, let's talk about the Vancouver Surge. And we're going to talk about 04. We're going to talk about Abuza. We actually got 2 plays here. Something that they just do really well. There's always a guy on rotation that is just pulling your attention away so you can't get to your setup. So you can see we're rotating over towards P2 here. You got Abuza. All his goal is right here is he's just trying to buy time, force these guys to look for him, find out where he's at, and he can maybe catch a spawn out as the time on P1 is still expiring. When he does find a kill, that player's going to spawn here. The rest of his team is able to flood in, and they just have the advantage, right? So this is a pretty simple play, but it's just something that you can find consistently in their gameplay that they're looking for, right? Like he's not actively taking engagements. He's making them look for him. So as they get out there, he finds the first, finds the second. You can see number 6, that shows Steve spawns all the way out, and now his team has an advantage on this rotation. And we get to the next hill. This is the immediate hill right after that, right? So typically, if you're getting majority of the time, you're probably losing that next rotation. Well, what happens? You get 04 up here in the top hallway, and he's just letting things unfold around him. What he's trying to do is as his team dies, or if he finds a kill and a guy peeking out, he's going to try to go through here and flip the spawns and get his team spawns for this hill, right? And just kind of make it chaotic on rotation if you're Toronto Ultra. It's just a wonderful play. Like, I get behind enemy lines. When we get our opportunity, I'll try to get through. So you see Neptune dies. Oh, somebody's running down hall. I'll find that kill. Now I'm going to go and try to influence these spawns. I get back here as soon as number 4 spawns, which is Neptune. He knows we have the advantage on this rotation. So it's trying to snowball these things, and you have to get players in the right position to do it, something Surge does consistently well.
04 Neptune working very well together there, and fantastic stuff from Vancouver in the first respawn. Allie, at the start of the show, you told me there's no way we'll see a game 5.
I didn't say no way.
How about now?
I think we still could see a game 5. This control is kind of everything because both these teams are sitting at 6 in the lead during this split and have been kind of 50-50 in that game mode. So this will certainly be the swing.
How about now?
How about I just told you.
It's time for game number 3.
Servers, please stay up, please.
Shout out BattleNet.
Yeah, we're going to continue on. See if we go the whole way in this one. Yeah, I mean, you had a chance to win that one if you were Surge, despite getting bodied kind of in the first blood department, but you got B. You're not able to take it. We're now tied up 1-1, and now we'll go to control and see if Surge can get another advantage in this. I mean, they were able to beat him pretty handily in the minor. They're looking to do that here as well. And, well, I mean, I don't know. I guess before that match, this was one of the bigger question marks, kind of like who was the third-place team, like between these two. I thought it was pretty definitively answered after the minor, but now if Ultra win this one, who the hell knows?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think, you know, if you're like a Surge fan, you're just looking for consistency, right? That's what we're looking for. Week to week. When you do match up against these teams, are you still beating them? Are you going the distance? And so far they have. But yeah, I mean, Ultra is always, it just feels like, even in like a lot of their post-game interviews, it just feels like they're a moment or two away. They sort of talk about it. Oh, we just had some bad timings. Like, couple of situations we went over a lot and
I hear
scrims
you.
didn't go our way.
But that, like, it just, when it keeps happening, at some point, that's just your team.
Oh, no, I agree.
Yeah, yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, when it feels like when it clicks for them or they do have a good series, they are destroying
Oh,
teams.
yeah. I think they might just be a good team that's not a great team, but a good team that's just inconsistent. Like, they might make a run to a final at a major. They also might just get a top 8. Might be how it plays out. We'll see what they're able to do, but looking for improvements, especially in the map pool. But this is their final match, and this is how it has looked for them. You know, you get like an impressive win over Ravens. That's really kind of the big one that you got here. Their loss to Cloud9 was kind of this resurgence for Cloud9 when they get back in the mix. But outside of, like, you know, you didn't really expect it to be Thieves with the way they're playing. Probably don't want to see them to go 5 with Breach, but this is like your, I don't know, biggest like litmus test, kind of like a team that's sort of in the same realm as you.
Well, yes, it's just one of those, like, you know, we're going to the major next week, just carrying confidence versus a top 4 team, right? Having a W under your belt going into that.
And I think if like the Cloud9 loss wasn't there, it kind of looked almost exactly how you expected it.
Yeah, no, it probably would.
Yeah, I mean, Cloud9 just happened to have improved a lot as of late. But it would look, you kind of beat the teams they should, losing to the teams you don't expect them to beat right now. But yeah, trying to get some confidence, and hopefully we're good to get into it. We're taking a little bit to that 3, so I'm starting to get a little bit nervous, but we'll see in a second here. But we're just going to talk about Vancouver Surge over some highlights and how good this Neptune player has been for them. He has put them on the map. And look, granted, like, their team into last year really started to get good towards the end of the year. Maybe didn't get all the finishes they would want, but they improved massively. You were expecting big things from them this year. They make some changes and come out flat, not really looking as good as we would have hoped, and kind of questioning some of the changes they made. But suddenly that's a distant memory because Neptune has just been terrific.
Yeah, I mean, they just needed firepower, just plain and simple. I think what we saw last year, it's kind of like almost like what we're seeing from like Ultra. Like they just had these inconsistencies, but they would like contend with the best.
Yeah, no, they were able to push like anyone to like a 5th map, it felt like.
They just weren't winning.
Yeah.
You know, and we were just thinking maybe Champs or EWC, that it would finally all click, just never really did.
Because who they pushed at Champs to map 5? Was it New York? Or who did they go like round 1 to 5 games? They almost upset someone, didn't they?
That sounds right, but I
think we cast it. Oh God, now I can't remember. But yeah, no, they were really like, they were a solid team into last year, but the best this team has looked really since you go back to like the Pred and Sib days.
All right, see fist bumps. That's a good feeling.
Okay, I like that, Joe.
No, but I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, then they had the first phase win, and we're like, all right, can they do it again? They did it at the minor. They're able to get to the final. They take Thieves all the way to 7. It's just sort of, I think your last question mark now is the map pool there, and can they do it on land?
Yeah, and I don't want to be like negative, but I guess like I'd be that organization and how it's been, and like, I don't know, this group of guys and how it started. Like, even if you're that, if you're like, I don't know, making a run to the top 3, even if you don't walk away with a win this year, like, I don't know, I kind of am like still pleased with that for this team. Just because when you have like your phase, your Thieves, but if they're able to pull away a win this year or really get that good, I mean, that'd be sensational. I'm just thinking like how bad it was to kind of start versus now. I'd be feeling pretty strong. But I'm sure Rambo Ray's like, we need to get better. I don't know what accent that was.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I'm not entirely sure.
No, he's not.
What that was. Mr. Abuza, you've had a fantastic series, but you just got pissed on.
No, he did. I mean, you're 9 HP. He'd probably stop shooting, but I'm not going to give him a bailout. He absolutely did. Kleenex fries him, and well, that's already 2 ticks done at B. Already a 5 life advantage pretty much from that moment.
And that's going to be the minute extension. So, excellent opener there from Ultra. You only have 3 kills up if you are Surge, and it's not getting better. Just blown off the map. And while it's kind of we're talking about with Ultra, like when they're looking good, they're looking good. Try to get this one done with the swiftness. You got 2 stacking it right now. Kleenex trying to maybe get some freebies or just force them out one side. Nothing's going to come to him, so he's going to rely on his teammates. And Joe Deceiv's getting to work, and he's got some help. Kleenex tracks back, and they'll take out 3.
4.
Still on the point, as you said, all 4 dead. Everybody streaking now for Ultra. 2nd tick done. Last one going. Surge panicking and trying to get back to the point. Already down to 15 lives, and they're right back into the funnel. That is a blowout round 1. Ultra just dominant in that opening offense.
I mean, it just goes right from the start, from that opening win, and they just carry the momentum.
Control, bro, are just the biggest snowball.
Yeah, but you just never retake the map. Like normally, you give up that point, you take map control away. They just never did. They only had 6 kills, but yeah, that's the best play. And that's because it pretty much gets them going.
No, literally, if that kill didn't happen, that round doesn't happen like that, probably. Like,
no, I don't.
Like that one domino. I don't know if he stopped shooting or what, but woo! He got fried. And like Abu's has been shooting too. Maybe stop shooting there, but okay. Now, wow. So uppercut from Ultra in the round 1. Surge, gonna try to answer back. Not sure the guns are warm after that first round. See if they can have a nice break. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Ultra, just smash them on this side of it as well, and they get pushed up quickly. These breaks have got to be better for Surge, or it is going to be a very quick game.
Yeah, this should be a great map here for Ultra, right? I think both teams, you know, that we heard the Des talk about it sort of pre-match, right around 50%, or both are at 50% in terms of control, trying to find another map, maybe outside of Protocol. Ultra played this a couple of times. They're 1-1 on it through stage 2, but this is looking very clean so far.
Yeah, no, it's about as clean as it could possibly be, but you are going to get on to B at least for a moment here. Surge trying to do something with it. Bean's timing probably, well, definitely could not have been worse. Going to lead to 2-4-0-4. Big moment for him, maybe a big moment for this Surge team. And this is what you kind of hope for and expect. You know, maybe you have a poor break, but you then answer back.
Look at what 04 is doing. 04 is literally just stalling 3 players off spawn. He's not on the point, but they get 2 ticks off of this. Kleenex is just waiting for his teammates, right? He is the last player alive. He's going to try to go now is Kleenex. Maybe for the retake. Well, Kleenex plays his life, and he finds 3, up to 9 and 2. What a life from him.
I mean, Neptune had 3 in the opening round of the Search and Destroy. He's at 1 almost through 2 rounds of control. And, well, what he is to this team, they're not going to be winning if that's the case. Like, there are some people that you can deal with having an off game. They need him to get kills.
Well, especially if Kleenex is 10-2, that means he's winning a lot of these fights.
I mean, he came into the team to literally do that. He needs to fry, and we'll see if he can turn it around, but you're looking to be in an 0-2 hole. Trying to get that minute extension, but Kleenex still bodying him. Positive 10 now. Streak is continuing. Last effort now for Vancouver Surge. Last one off spawn will be Nasty. We'll see when he gets involved. An opening pick from 04 and some damage into Kleenex might be the repeller for them to go ahead and get in. Kleenex stays alive a lot longer than I thought he was going to be able to, and you get the numbers again if you are Ultra. Abuza, the one person here, you're going to get a body on A, I think, from Nasty. So you'll keep pausing this for a second. This will be the last fight really to decide it.
Yeah, and they know the last players are off spawn. And again, just Kleenex, the pressure he has. He doesn't find any kills, but he sets up Beans by playing his life, forcing them to overchow. Then Beans is up top balcony. That's just easy shots for the AR, and they defend B. But yeah, you have 3 dead. Kleenex is the last player alive, middle of the map. Just sort of waits, finds a corner, hides, lets them execute. As soon as his teammates find a couple of kills, that's when he goes. They retake beautifully. And yeah, man, these guys, they just have these maps.
It's not the same, but like I think about like how good he was at like raid control, like mid-map. Like he made really good decisions. He knew how to cut the map and make plays. And it just kind of seemed to be like he was getting back to that here. Just finding his timings, finding his openings, reading the map well, and making really good plays. And he'll be leading the lobby and Ultra leading the map. One more round and they'll take the 2-1 advantage. Surge have got to shift things quickly. They need a better opening break, and they get it already. Much, much better. It's the first time they've won the break. We'll see if that turns into a round for them, but still, you'll take 1 early win.
That's going to allow Neptune to get forward, but there is 1 player left, right? Last time through, it was Kleenex on defense. On offense, now it's been Joe Deceives just to buy a little room for his teammates to come off spawn. Deal maybe with Neptune. You're hoping for a quick trade. There it is from Kleenex, so gives you space. And well, that is going to be another 3-4 dead. Everybody off spawn now for Surge.
Uh-oh. They're going to be pinned in. Beans trying to get that early info. Nade, I don't think going to hit anything, but he got eyes on them crossing. He's got the gunny for it as well. I thought he was taking out 2, but gets 1 damage into another. Insight then through on the help. Progress. Well, you got 1 tick done. Still working it. Good teamwork there between Joe Deceives and Kleenex as they'll take that engagement 2 for 1. Insight still battling here inside the office as well. He drops, but hell, the fight's happening there and not around the point. You're feeling good. Nearly done with the B point and that extension. Up a couple of lives.
I mean, maybe you are going to be able to... Okay, so there we go. They're able to retake it. Yeah, you're thinking this is done. I was just going to talk about how difficult it is when you're 3-4 dead to retake B because you have like the back alley and the stairs. And if there's a sub in your face, good luck getting to the point, but able to do so. Last second was Surge. Back onto it, though, will be Kleenex, and, well, he has just been living at B.
Yeah, just pausing the clock as much as he can. Nice win there from Neptune, who's trying to get something going. Still double negative, but started out with 1 and 7. He comes alive, and who knows? Maybe you mount the comeback, but you still have to walk away with this round. Neptune gets another 3 straight for him. Joe Deceives trying to find people off a spawn. You're pausing the clock at A. You got 23 on it. They're still trying to close this game. Nice little help with the nade. But you still need the extension at some point here.
I think they're going to go. Yeah, so they know they have 3 dead. Last player was Abuza. They spot him. And, well, just the way this map is set up, you just go right through the connector. There's 1 player maybe going to be there. That was Nasty, who is pinching. Does find a double, but point already done because of all the progress you made earlier in the round.
I was going to say, because if they win the fight on the point, and then you have Joe Deceives kind of flanking on the other side, this could spell disaster, but you get every single kill if you're Surge, and now you're trying to play behind those numbers. With a minute left, it's probably going to come down to lives, and, well, if it's coming down to lives, little plays like that could be the difference. A double from Beans, making it look easy at close range with the AR in hand, and Beeman at long range. Beans on a stretch at a crucial time, but unfortunately, he's the only one on a stretch because the rest of his team is going to drop. Neptune's a psychopath for that gunfight in Chow.
Yeah, but he's winning his 1-on-2. He is winning his 1-on-2. Now it's a 4 versus 4.
He's like, boys, is anybody else going to get a kill?
And he's just going to keep spawn trapping the members of Surge. Kleenex was able to finally find one. So, yeah, 4v4 now, a 3 versus 3.
Mr. Beans doing it all.
Is literally putting, Beans is putting Booza in prison.
Oh, yeah, he's doing it on the objective. He's doing it in the spawn killing. Beans is doing it everywhere.
He's going to have to do it all again.
Literally, he's going to have to do everything. It's not 1v2. 1v2 for Beans! Oh, he runs out of ammo! He runs out of ammo! I wanted it so bad for him.
Holy heater.
That would have been an insane stretch. Oh, you just got blessed by the COD gods if you're Surge.
My goodness.
Holy hell.
He's in the comms like, boys, watch this. This is what I was doing. You guys were getting smoked, but I was doing this.
I think it was a 9v8, and he would have got 8 of the 9 kills. Yeah. Right? I think. Kleenex got 1. I think that was it.
That was it.
That was nearly incredible. Incredible from Beans. But it all amounts to nothing.
Yeah, he's at 13. Down to 4.
Oh,
I don't know. That player just outstrafed it. Just doesn't connect. Man.
He thought he had that. That would have been truly awesome. But as it stands, they lose the round, and now Surge a chance for some heroics after getting torched in the opening 2 rounds. This is going to be the big one. Who knows what will happen in round 5, but you got to get this offense done, and the breaks have not been great here. It looks like not going to be great again. Well, we'll see. Minor numbers to ultra early, but then it kind of...
Oh, it's a big pick. It was a big pick, but I thought they were going to be able to get players off on the B point, but Joe's just holding that top window. So he's got 1 cross, an AR has another one, but in spawn was Nasty. He's able to find Beans.
Nice done.
And there we go, Abuza making the play. So it's Beans with the AR on one side, Abuza on the other. And with him playing his life, winning these gunfights, you got 2 players on it. Neptune's top office. He's going to have 0-4 to help him out and say pretty much, yeah, go ahead and run at us.
Yeah, you were in a hole early. Last offense. This time you're making the hole. B, done quickly. This is like Ultra's round 1. So quick, so efficient.
I think teams are going to have to stop going for this, man. I think you either just like go bottom bar in A or just go all the way around Rock. I think that's when teams end up in trouble. They just go at B one more time.
And suddenly the whole thing unravels.
Yeah.
At least here, you don't lose A as a result. You're able to buy the team some time, bring it back in the lives department a bit here as well. Surge going to be battling off spawn for the most part. Everyone's pushed up pretty aggressively here if you're Ultra, so you got to be careful. You get a few people caught, the wheels can come off, but it's going to be the exact opposite that happens. It's Kleenex that's going to be finding everybody. Beans as well. They both get 2, and, well, now Ultra have Surge in hell. You still have a good amount of time, though, because you got B so efficiently that you're not in the worst position.
Yeah, and that was a big kill. I feel like that player top lobby always finds 1 or 2. Insight, though, is still pushed up. You know, Insight not really known for his sub play in his career. I don't even know if he's ever run a 3rd sub, but he's doing it on this map. Beans is the lone AR. So cool to see that from him. He's like, I'll do it. Screw it.
Well, See if Surge can get it done now. Time starting to dwindle, but you found the kills to get out. Abusa wants some big one-on-ones to kind of be that first step to get out. You get through the front, but then you get pinched through the back, and now you only have 2 players that have really managed to get out. Now there's just 1 left. That's going to be number 2 in Abusa. 30 or so seconds to go. Abusa has found a solid stretch of kills since coming off spawn, but man, Joe deceives. That is clean. Little jump shots over the top.
And I think Nasty,
no.
So I thought Nasty was running into a wall today.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure. And now his arrow is going wild.
I didn't see it until the arrow was going wild just now. Okay, well, we're going to wait and see what the call is. But yeah, it looked like Nasty was having some issues. I just noticed he was like breakdancing over by P2.
Yeah, I saw when he died on the 8 point, he was like just walking into a wall.
Oh, I didn't see that.
But we'll get that all figured out.
Well, we'll see what the call is going to be. And I don't know when exactly it started. Probably right when you noticed it, if he was out.
I'm going to assume so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he could have been skipping around a little. Who the hell knows before that, but we'll wait for more information. I'm not sure if this is tied to the earlier issues we had with people kind of getting loaded into the game. But this is going to be a long one, apparently. Strap in.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's a 3-match day, right?
It's a beautiful day.
Well, that's why I'm ready for the matches to go quicker, Joe. Go out for a nice walk, enjoy the sun, maybe do some bird sighting. You're a bird connoisseur, are you not?
No, I haven't ventured into that yet. Is that what happens when you have 40? You buy like...
I don't know anything about birds.
Okay, so you haven't started that yet?
No, I don't like...
Not really in my venture.
I don't like birds. They're just rats in the sky, Joe.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't trust birds.
All right.
I'm always scared they're going to poop on my head.
I think that's like good luck, though, isn't it?
So you want birds to poop on your head?
I don't think so. That's just like, you can take a positive out of anything.
Okay, well, that works, Joe. The positive that I have here for this particular situation
is that you're hanging out with us.
Yeah, I guess we get to yap more with you guys. So we're going to be replaying the round I was just told. So the round 4, so 2-1 edge to Toronto. So what's going to replay that offense for Surge, see if they can push it to a round 5. It's just a matter of, do we get back in the game in 30 seconds or do we get there in 30 minutes? That I don't have the answer to.
We don't know. We're not like, all-knowing.
Omniscient.
Yeah, that's the word.
Well, no, I'm glad I'm not omniscient. That'd be weird if he just knew everything.
Yeah.
That'd be freaky, Joe. No one can be trusted with that much power, and I would abuse it and do wild things.
I believe it.
Well, I've just been told, unfortunately, we are going to take a quick break, which is probably good because the podcast is about to start. Who knows what the hell was going to come out of my mouth. I'm going to go touch Chris on his face and give him a hug. We'll see you in a couple of minutes.
All right.
The Esports World Cup is an official partner of the Call of Duty League.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
Those guys are frauds. It's Sunday. We're on land. Reverse sweep. It's easy.
Yeah, at least all out time for you to get to work this space because you know what Hydra is capable of. Finds that kill onto Insight. Skies across the map. Finds a second. Now Sid left in the 1v2 on this side of the map. He finds the first 1v3.
Off the reload! Oh my goodness! One was fine. Two was a goddamn miracle.
Nice, good shit. We went up this. I have it. Dead. Nice. Dead. Let's go, guys! Let's go! Let's go, Bruce!
What do you want to say to the fans out there that's been supporting you guys?
Fuck Optic, fuck the Greenwell.
Vamos! And that's going to do it for me and Vico here on the stage.
One tractor for sure, okay?
Bomb, one shot.
Heard you.
Bomb dead.
Nice, good job.
Bomb dead.
Bomb, one shot. One bang, nice.
More square. Drop on bomb.
me a sec.
One shot.
Nice.
Last
Last
guy's
guy's
broken. Framing. I'm gonna hop. I'm gonna hop.
He's still broken. Still broken. Still broken.
Broken weak on you guys. Nice. Is everyone happy?
They're mindful. They're fucking mindful. Go A. Yo, next time go A, guys.
Yeah, they're gonna get whopping dead.
Yeah, nah, this is insane.
Don't stare really, Hydra, please.
Holy.
My barber insisted that I try out the look, and ever since I've been feeling pretty good. We've been playing pretty good, so I feel like I kind of got to keep it. It might be a full goatee. You never really know.
Keep your barber, my guy. LA looks good on you.
Here comes Scrap! We got Envoy!
That's true. Well, why, bro? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Dude, you're gonna get in trouble, bro.
Why are you
You're gonna
like
get fined. All right.
What the is that?
Hello. And then
Actually, about
looking in the thing. You're an idiot, bro.
he's not in here. Join the game.
From the depths, Optic are up. They're looking to take the map. They're looking to close the series. It may be enough. The tick not there. Oh, it is. I thought he contested, but instantly drops. Heretics. Wow. Just barely able to take it and get us to the map 5. Insanity.
Watch it, S1. I have the cross. Crossing Joe dead. Other one hit. Nice. 65. So you have 60 for the outgo! Yo, Joe! Joe! What are you doing, Joe?
That's so dog.
Nice. I have 8. Guarantee that kill.
Oh my god!
Let's go.
They got one tick on me.
You suck, dude!
Let's get it, bro. We gotta win this though.
Oh my gosh. Subclay?
All right, I've been told game is ready. Apologies for the delay. Nasty had issues with the server. It's a 2-1 edge for Ultra. We're replaying round 4. So Surge on offense, they need to win this to get to round 5. If you're just joining us or hopped in late, series is currently tied 1-1. This is a rematch from the Stage 2 minor semifinal in which Vancouver won that one 3-0. No 3-0 this time, Joe.
No?
And maybe in a hole.
Yeah, it might be. I mean, it was looking that way. But yeah, Nasty obviously having some game problems. We just there's I guess some BattleNet stuff happening. So
yeah, and like
stick with us.
To be fair, like it was much better than their last offensive attempt. They had a good break off. They got the first point really efficiently. Yeah, they got spawn trap for back. We just don't know when Nasty's like actual issues started. If it was a bit before we noticed or not, but hopefully no more issues, and we'll see if they can push this one the distance. Can they replicate the break that they had the last time through? Well, Nasty's sure not going to. He gets dropped right away. 04 is dead, and okay, so it's the exact opposite basically of the last break.
I feel like that happens very often in restarts. But I mean, Ultra, they have been consistent outside of that one round. Very early, they have a 5 life advantage. Great breakoffs here on Hacienda. One of those things they've been doing their prep on, because it just leads to, yeah, I mean, massive advantages. Already 40 seconds off the clock, and you're just able to get out of your spawn.
Yeah, whereas you got B so easily last time through. They got to clean it up and win some big fights soon. Yeah, like, they get 2-piece there. They're right back in hell. They're able to at least trade it. Nasty, those got one more right in behind him. Inside, able to find that opener. Can't find it. Gunfight win up top halls either. Lurking is Neptune. Well, the lurk is done. He drops.
I think Kleenex wins a big one-on-one versus Abuza. If Abuza wins that, then maybe Abuza and Neptune can pause the clock, get on A. But that doesn't happen. So that gunfight kind of changes the round. Changes what Surge is able to do. You're going to have that one again. This time, though, they're going to be able to work towards B. Is 04 and Abuza. And Abuza says, I'm not losing these gunfights this time through. That is 3, and he is beaming.
Oh, if they win this round, mark it up for Abuza. Because that triple, everything they need to probably extend the game. We're not done yet, though. But they're bringing it back in the lives department, bringing it back in the time department once they get this minute extension. And once down, what, like 7 or so lives. Now back within 3. Bean's trying to turn it back in his favor. Nearly had one of the nuttiest endings to a control round we've ever seen, but came up a little bit short. Otherwise, this map would already be done. But But there's the minute extension. 4 lives is the difference. Bean still straight shooting, tries to pre-fire, but unfortunately, 04 slides right under him.
No, but yeah, all the Booza right there. Just able to open up all the avenues towards that B zone. Gets that extension, but still 4 life advantage here for Ultra. Insight starting to work his way up. On the other side, it's going to be 04. Playing towards Rock. It's just, yeah, you have to work A now.
Yeah, they somehow win this map. Look at that moment for Abuza as the catalyst to get there. But as we talk about possibly winning it, every single player gets smoked off of it. And I think this one is about to be done. Under 30 seconds to go, and you just don't have the lives to really do this, especially with a point like A. Even a clean 4 down from here wouldn't lead to that much progress. Well, there's a clean 3. That'll get you out, but I don't think it's going to lead to too much.
They just have to get on it together. I don't, you know, this is one of those scenarios you just cannot allow them to sort of work your pinch, get you off the objective. But it's only one right now. Everybody else playing top halls, and this is what I was talking about. Beans finds it. Insight then finds a second one. Now you're down to 10 seconds. Yeah, it just felt like as soon as they had that, if they were closer, maybe you put more players on their objective.
The 3 down fight happened like towards lobby is the problem, right? Like, you had so much time for that pinch to develop. No respawns remaining. Beans and Kleenex close it out. Only 1 player was remaining. Well, had a little bit of a break there for the issue, but it results in Surge getting smoked. So 2-1 advantage now for Ultra as we look to get back to a hard point.
Beans is always talking to the camera. I don't know who he's always. I always feel he's like talking to me. You know?
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
There's somebody. He's just always.
Yeah, because the one time he was yapping to it, he's like, just no, it wasn't for those other 4. It wasn't for like the team he was playing against. I don't know if it's to fans or to us. I don't really know. One time I saw
a big Beans guy.
He was doing like magic spells one time. I love me some Beans. He makes me laugh. Any player that brings some personality and humor into the league, Joe, I'm all for.
Same. But he's always just looking at that camera.
Yeah, no, he's a fantastic streamer, I bet. He'd be the best. No, but he is goofy, and I love it. Nearly pulled one out. Yeah, I thought Abuza's triple. I mean, it was enough to at least give them a shot in this. Because before that, they were getting smoked. He gives them an opportunity, but we're looking at some replays. Well, kind of before the replay. As Ultra were dominating early, they had one of the more efficient and quick offensive rounds we've seen on Hacienda. Followed it up with a lights-out defense. That was all on Surge to try and bring it back, but not able to do it.
This is almost that round.
Yeah, this would have been insane.
He was literally, he had 2 players.
It would have been 8 out of 9. It would have been 8 out of 9. That would have been nuts. It's funny, especially because like when he got the first 2, we're like, Beans has to do it all. Then he literally almost did it all. Give him 1 or 2 more bullets, and it's done. But this was the one chance for Surge, but due to where the 3 kills came in, there's plenty of time for a pinch for Ultra, and they kind of pick things apart. They'll close it out, and now we'll go up in the series, and Beans is fired up.
No, I'm telling you, man. I'm like, is he speaking to me?
I don't know. I gotta ask him something. Who are you talking to? Whether he's casting spells or yelling stuff, I don't know. I hope it's directed to me. I'd love that. But Protocol Hardpoint is going to be the map, and well, Protocol is something that worked really well for Ultra earlier in the season, whether we're talking Hardpoint or Surge. That has been a staple, though, for the resurgence with Vancouver Surge. Got to a point we weren't really seeing a lot of it because, well, that's where most of their map wins were coming, but that's going to be the 4 and 5 here. And what? Map 5 is the only map that they played in the minor, correct, in the 3-0?
Yeah, so that was a 6-4 towards Surge. Surge since Neptune are 4-0 on that Search and Destroy game 5. So we'll see if they get it. But yeah, Protocol.
That was 6-0.
No, 6-4.
Oh,
they're
4-0
on the map.
Oh, there's a time we were talking about like Ultra being like the best Protocol team like early in the year. Like they were disgusting there for a while, but we'll see if that'll end up being a doozy. But very good for Surge, as you said, but they got to win the map 4 to get there. They were able to take the map 1. They played some really good hard points, so good opportunity for that to happen. What are your thoughts though on?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of nailed it. I mean, Protocol has been a staple, I think, for both of these teams. Ultra all year long. We're on the other side of Surge since Neptune. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like their home.
There's like 2 types of teams, Joe. There's like a red card team or a Protocol team. That's how I view them in my head, kind of. Maybe that doesn't make sense to you, but it makes sense to my brain.
No, I think that's pretty much true. Because then I would probably say more red card or vault, but I feel like Protocol.
Red card or vault, okay. No, that's fair.
Protocol.
That's actually probably a better way to put it. Red card or vault. Yeah.
Protocol and Sky, I feel like in like the middle.
I sometimes label teams like that in my head though.
No, yeah, I mean these are 2 that
you just cast teams a lot. And you just see like the same maps always they're good at.
No problem playing a lot of Protocol.
Well, we already get to it, and well, Beans was talking to his camera. Now he's talking to his teammates, and They're chatting through stuff before we get into this map. They've been having some issues, I think, maybe with servers or whatever the case has been. It's been taking a little bit of time to get into games, so hang with us while we get locked and loaded to roll into this next one. CleanX has had some terrific moments. Joe Deceives, you know, trying to rebound from a poor series he had against them in the minor. See if he can do it here. Not really taking over like he did against Optic, but maybe having a better series. This is how the standings look, though, overall, and where these guys are sitting.
Yeah, and I think for Surge, this is probably a big one because you would solidify yourself. You have the tiebreaker over FaZe kind of in that top 2. Where you lose, it gets just a little messy down in the 4 and 2s. There's a couple of teams there. Ultra would then move on up and have the tiebreaker over you, so the head-to-head. So this is a pretty big one if you want, you know, a top seed.
Yeah. Got some interesting matches. I mean, there always is in the final weekend as we start to focus more on the seeding. But yeah, the map 1 hero, definitely Abuza. Just took over in that map, 37 and 17, putting in work in the hill time, damage. Honestly, it was just a dominant map 1 out of him. Let's see if he can replicate that on Protocol.
Yeah, and overall, this is going to look better for Ultra, but you got to remember, a lot of team changes on the Surge side. Since Neptune's been here 2-1, a lot better. This is where they found early success versus FaZe.
I swear to God.
Well, it happens.
Yeah, I know it does.
It's nobody's fault.
I know.
It's someone's fault, but what can you do?
Maybe having an issue with the guys getting in the game. Yeah, everyone's sitting back. I don't see any fist bumps. Joe Deceives is lounging. We'll wait to see what the call is, but hopefully we end. Thanks for bearing with us at home. I know we've been kind of in and out of this. It's been not the smoothest of series.
Yeah, no, you talked about 37 and 17. That felt like 3 hours ago.
No, it really did. It really did.
At least on the Ultra side, they're staying very light, you know, having some fun.
Yeah, they're playing COD. He's always smiling.
No, I was going to say, it is funny to see like this sort of, the difference between the top 2 and the bottom 2. Like the bottom 2 and Insight and CleanX, right, just very chill, calm, cool, collected. Always sort of like the Ultra comms that we know and love. And then the other 2, these just giddy,
yeah, no, 100%, very
loud duos. You can just hear in the comms, you know who is talking.
Oh, no. Yeah, you were spot on with that. It could not be more different. Nasty looks like he's being flashbanged. Like, I mean, listen, my guy's pale, but in that shot, that's borderline. Like, that's like Voldemort and Ron Weasley had a kid.
Well, it's just it's the sun.
Yeah, sun is. It's got to how you're playing COD like that.
Maybe the camera's making it worse. I feel like that's normally what it is.
It probably is. It probably is.
And when he's sitting up, it looks like it's not really in his eyes. As soon as he turns left, though.
That's true. Yeah.
Someone should remind him to put some SPF on.
How'd you get sunburned? Well, I was playing COD. All right, I think we are trying to get back in again, so hopefully we'll be good to go for this map 4. Protocol Hardpoint. Surge trying to tie up the series with a win here. Won the first Hardpoint pretty convincingly, but kind of played it 50-50 through the midway point, then took over late to get Abuza just a masterclass in that Hardpoint. But really, like, when an individual needed to make plays, like Abuza had some brilliant moments. He did. When they need to really group up and make a strategic break around a Hardpoint, they did that multiple times. They seem to be, it's a comms thing, a timing thing, but they just seem to be really on the same page with a lot of the situations of Hardpoint.
I think the way they're playing Hardpoint, it's tough to beat them. I mean, even Thieves, right? They lost multiple to them in the final. It feels like they're a step ahead.
No, they are. They absolutely are. And we'll see if people catch up. Because I thought like Thieves kind of were ahead a bit, but now feeling that way a bit about this Surge team. But yeah, I think we tried to get in again, and we did not, as we're back to the players. I believe we're going to be headed to a break. I'm just waiting to hear if that's going to be the call.
We're so sorry.
Yeah. I deeply apologize.
Deeply.
Very deeply. How deep? To the bottom of that one trench that goes really deep in the ocean that I can't think of the name of. Starts with an M, I think.
Yeah, it's an M.
Something like that. I was watching Planet Earth 3 yesterday a little bit. Yeah, let's get into it. Dude, whales are crazy. Let me tell you. I can tell you a bunch of things about whales. But all right, we're heading to a quick break while we wait to get this one going.
Woo, we're having fun.
Oh my God, we'll see you soon.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
The Esports World Cup is an official partner of the Call of Duty League.
Yeah.
Push me. I already pushed. On the forklift, take your time. Probably won't hop in this situation.
Come on. Nervous. I was about to say, I think he hopped it.
Oh, see that, dude?
I couldn't see it either, but I
thought you'd have my cross there.
I've got to go with the New York subliners in this one.
FaZe warmed up the subliners.
A vibe check, bro. Dang, man. Paco has carried me in a rank. I'm going to go with the New York subliners.
That's crazy.
They're playing my court. They have to play. They are both water. One shot. There's two water. They were both. They went red. They went red, Clay. Did they? Yeah, they went red. Both red. Both inside red. Both inside red. They went front door. They went front door.
He's hopping. Watch his
water. I have your word. Back door.
They
didn't see you yet. Nice! Let's go, Clay!
Yes, sir.
There's more than just the game on the line. It's like, you know, a lot more bragging rights.
I think the very first map is the most important map. If you go down that first map to Optic, chances are you're not going to win the series. I think they have like over 90% win rate after they win the first map, so it just really comes down to that first map, I think.
When you go up 2-0, it's really hard to come back, and we're really good at sealing the deal and just closing the...
We've been practicing pretty hard and, you know, watching a lot of film and stuff like that, so I'm just fully confident we're going to walk away with the W.
What is this
9 and 4.
Spot? What?
Oh, that looks very uncomfortable. Very, very uncomfortable.
No, it does, yeah.
You're basically balancing your nipples on a metal pole.
For something that's a talent.
Yeah?
Cerca del... El otro tiene que estar por el under, creo.
Going alley.
No, en el Eli, Go. Eso es, joder. Bueno, Javi, coño. Madre mía.
Nice try, man.
Oh.
I calmed it, dude. I said, like, wait for that.
I know what you...
And you both just died to it. It was awesome.
Oh no, mamma mia! Oh my god! Mamma mia! Oh my god! Oh no!
Wow! You are him.
Oh no!
How about you both?
Yeah, perfect. The 2025 Vancouver Surge Team Pack is available now. Each pack includes home and away operators, as well as this weapon charm for when you have a bone to pick. Next time you boot up, suit up at the in-game shop.
Hello and welcome back. Apparently, I mean, they're probably related issues, what was going on, but this was more like a ping issue for a player, and I think we're going to be good to go. Last I heard is Joe Deceives needs to sit his ass down in a chair, and then we're going to play some good old-fashioned Call of Duty. They were doing a test lobby, make sure pings and stuff were good. You know, we care about competitive integrity. Alex Penn.
Sure.
Yep. He cares about integrity, Joe. And Protocol Hardpoint, though, that's where the integrity is going to go down. They're going to battle it out.
So they're battling next two maps if we go.
We'll see the integrity of those holds at the P4s. That'll be a big one here as we get good. Fist bumps out. Joe Deceives.
The integrity of the what?
Integrity of the holds.
Oh, I thought you said the holes. I was like, I don't know if there's any holes. I know you're a big hole guy. But...
Oh, yeah. No, I'm big on hole integrity. That's true, Joe. You know me well.
I shouldn't have said anything. My bad.
No, please do, Joe, because we're getting freaky today. If we're going to keep filling and there's going to be a million pauses, I'm just going to start. We're going to get wild, you know? And then I'm going to have people tweet me that either I'm funny or they want me to die. It'll be one or the other, Joe. And I'll like both of them.
I love both of them.
Yeah. Were they likes or favorites now? They're favorites, right?
Nah, I don't
likes?
know.
I don't know. I'm still never going to call it X. Never. Okay. Map 4 underway. Thanks again for the patience at home, but we'll see if Surge can bring this back. Neptune right to the point, and he gets blown to smithereens. There's Joe Deceives, just tries to work some time. Once again, it's just a good kind of patient setup from Vancouver Surge, not taking gunfights they don't need to. Seems like sometimes just wait on the other team to overpeak or panic, and then they pounce.
No, it's really what it is. Always a team shot, always a double chow. As soon as they get that first pick, they all fly together. Slides on point. Turns into some early time here.
You know,
at
like
P1.
You know, people saying comms like, don't die, don't die. Like, wait, don't die. And the person like dies right away. I feel like when they're saying it, like actually, they're listening.
They're listening to each other.
Yeah.
Not overconfident, but this time they do all die. That is going to be a 4 dead. Just a couple of seconds left, though. Honestly, both teams earn a good chunk of time here at that P1. Clinics already in a great spot on rotation. But maybe with Nasty finding 2, this starts to get away from Ultra a bit. Going to be early pressure here from Neptune.
Yeah, that'll be the case. We'll see if Neptune can get going. He had a rough one. A really human game for him in that map 3. And just some situations even just through the series where like we're used to seeing him kind of dominate and take over. He hasn't really been doing it, maybe at the same level, but that's what Booza says, my turn.
Yeah, I mean, Ultra did a really good job sort of early, helping out CleanX, controlling top middle, but finally you get in. Maybe with that mistake from 04, there'll be some pressure here, and that is the case. Beans, he was such a shooter in game number 3. He's going to find that double, but 04's trying to do what he can. 20 seconds left. Ultra controlling top middle, rotation towards P3. They got everything they want.
Yeah, I thought Neptune was like getting through or maybe shooting one in the back, but then he loses his fight. I thought he was maybe making plays for the spawn flip, but it won't happen, and now you're buried deep, and it's going to be Ultra inside of the point. So a chance here for Ultra maybe build upon this lead. We know P3 can be absolute chaos, but we'll see what it leads to here. Joe Deceives tries to thin out the chaos as he's able to get 2 and work out to double positive.
Well, you had so much info, right? CleanX is literally running top middle from P2 to P3, and all that is telling his team is this is just an underground hit, right? So Joe Deceives is locking that down, but somehow, some way, you're able to go 2 for 2 in the hills. So Surge now on the time.
Yeah, it's good old-fashioned P3 on protocol. It's usually a back-and-forth battle, and then who's going to be the one to lock it down at next? CleanX shooting everything but the player in front of him. Joe Deceives will be able to clean it up, though, but still inside the point for now will be Surge. And despite the fact there's been some battles around the point, I mean, you're taking a lot of this time if you're Surge and feeling good about it. Because now you're, down like 20 heading into this point. Early setup for Ultra. They get that, and maybe win this rotation, you're down 100 early, but that's not going to be the case whatsoever, as you've made some great plays if you're Surge. Now you have an opportunity to chain this if you can take out good old Beans, but Beans, straight shooter. He's like, I got it all. Able to get 3.
He's going to get 4.
Yeah, let him do it all. Big Beansy making the play. Trying to, not going to be able to connect onto the 4th. There's still a skirmish going down around it. I don't know who the hell is going to be left by the time it's all said and done.
Yeah, there's going to be a couple of situations here if you are Ultra where you're like, how did we lose this? Like early in that P3, literally. After Joe got the double, I thought they were going to get so much time, but doesn't happen. Surge find a break, and then right there, Beans is doing everything on rotation. You have 3 dead. Then you just lose with the numbers. Maybe a chance here, but it comes down to Abuza, and CleanX will win it out.
How many situations now? Beans just need to get 1 more. Like doing it all, but need to get 1 more. Maybe turn the tide. Neptune, he's not had that many plays like that this series, but there's one showing off the talent. I mean, they've kept him at bay.
Well, this looks fun.
Yeah. Tom Cruise finally dropping, but yeah, now what could have been a really big early advantage for Ultra. 40-point lead for Surge.
Yeah, I think that's when they're going to go back and just sort of look at a couple of those situations.
Like how?
Yeah, just sort of how did these brace happen? Because yeah, if you're Surge, it's behind those brace, those openings they were able to find.
Oh, same with the map 1, right? Some really big breaks that were the difference. Maybe another chance for a break here if you are Surge. Early setup and all the control in the world you could want if you are Ultra. It's a patient setup and push once again from Surge. They're taking their time and looking for places to capitalize, and well, what do you know? They're doing it again. They push out, they take the point. And sometimes I think we see teams like almost have like, there's like a sense of urgency and there's a sense of panic. And sometimes like teams just seem a little panicked trying to break. Like, I don't know, they just seem, Surge seems so good in those moments.
Well, it feels like though too, like it's just too clean. I mean, that's kind of the other
problem. And then the next wave too, like
nobody's getting multi-kills on like sort of the Ultra side. And that's gonna maybe be the team that starts to give them some issues, right? Maybe you start winning some of those individual gunfights. It's a 2 versus 2 for the point, but so far for Surge, it's just been like 3-4 deads every single time that they're finding versus this Ultra squad.
And you look at like similar situations where there's been 1 left for Surge, like that player's got 1 or 2. Kept it like a staggered fight. And not just bending over and taking it.
There we go. I mean, this is,
dude,
another break, 4 dead.
Yeah, no, the breaks have been incredible. And they've had some solid holds too, like holds post break. But it's like eventually, Ultra, can you hold one? Can you just stop them from getting it so clean and busting on through? And maybe they start to turn this game, but it's just been like clockwork for Surge. They have got in early and often. A relentless bunch, and they're making it look easy. Now with 20 seconds or so left, they're going to give this up. Well, outside of 04, who's just going to continue to fight, and they're going to let him just kill everybody. He already got 2. He's still up. Finally, he's going to drop.
Yeah, just look what that does to the map, right? Allows his teammates to just early rotate towards P3. They don't have anyone top middle, though, so you're going to have immediate pressure here. Well, you don't really layer the map well, because 04, he was the only one up, but you find 2. Inside, though, he's going to have some help with Joe, and that's going to influence his spawn. So back spawns for Ultra. But the hill is just controlled by Surge, and they're just going to fight together.
And that's what happened last time here as well. Like, even though it felt like a lot of it was 50-50, it was still Surge that were getting the time. They have capitalized in the objective so well, regardless of the situation, even when it's been mixing. Like, yes, they've had their perfect 4 downs have turned into time, but they've had some not opportune moments that have also turned into time. You think you're in a good position for Ultra for a second, but you're cleared out of the point. Now we're back to this contest fest in and around it.
Well, that's another one. I mean, you had map control, and then Neptune he just gets a double, and now it's chaos again. And that is the difference in this scoreline. Now it is a foot race to this P4.
Okay, well, the faster of the feet will be Ultra, but the first pick will be Neptune.
Well, he just slid into his teammate's nade, so that doesn't help.
Sure did. Neptune able to get 2. Neptune able to get 3. 04 gets the last one. It's a clean sweep of the broom again for Vancouver Surge. Ultra in trouble in these hardpoints. And it's just, they're ahead. Surge are ahead to hardpoint. I mean, they can still lose this map somehow, but it's 6 straight, make it 7. I was talking about the fact that in this particular series, he hasn't had a lot of highlight plays so far. He's doing it right now, though. 7 straight, taking over to big P4. About to eclipse the 200-point mark. Beans making mistakes. He's going to end up dropping. You go 2 for 2 there, and this is, once again, all the P4 time. Because it was, what was it? It was like, was it 80 to 4? No, sorry, it was 60 to 20, or what was the 40-point advantage that Ultra had? Early on.
Early on, it was around there.
Like 60 to 20 or something like that, and then, yeah.
Well, even just a couple moments ago.
It's been 200 to 60.
Started at P3, it was like 160 to 120 or so. Like, and they had a chance to pretty much tie it up 160, 160. But the P3 gets so messy. Then you all die with, 10 to 12 seconds left. It's a foot race down low, and Neptune has this moment to where now it's a 100-point game.
If you talk to me about Hacienda, it's that one team dominated the P2, you'd probably think they won. If you told me one team dominated the P4 here, you probably think they won. You're making the mixy ones mixy and dominating the ones that you can and should. And now 10 points away from a victory on this map. And then at map 5 is Surge, and they look to be getting it done. That'll be 3 through. Coming off a spawn will be most of Ultra as they try to battle back. Not going to be able to get there in time. It is a dominant map 4 on Protocol. The hard point from Vancouver Surge is a thing of beauty. They tie up the series at 2-2 and now try to avoid getting Neslo'd.
Well, just sort of the protocol. This is why teams have been avoiding them on this map. They just look so comfortable. And well, we're going to that search and destroy where this new lineup is 4 now.
Yeah, there were, I think you were right, like your early assessment of that game, like there's just some small moments for Ultra that they could fix and it's better, but like after that, it wasn't really the case. They started to get smoked.
Well, I even the second P3, they get the early break.
Yeah, but P3's all, yeah.
No, but they had like Matt, and then like Neptune just walks up and gets 2. I don't know, I'd have to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
But like, that's just one where it can't happen.
Yeah.
Like you have a chance to make that like a 160 to 150 game, let's call it.
Yeah, no, it's one team's taking advantage of all their opportunities and one team's not really at all, at least in Hardpoint. Nice win there from Surge. So now it's going to come back to the rematch on Protocol that we just saw in the minor, a 6-4 victory for Surge. So both teams been playing a lot of that particular map. It was a go-to and really the bread and butter of the S&D for Toronto Ultra early in the year. Then it started getting banned every match for them, basically. Now trying to get back into it, not still having that same dominance. They've been struggling a bit in Search and Destroy, but Protocol, that's going to decide everything, and I'm glad. I wasn't really sure how this was going to play out, but we're going to 5. Map 5 about to come up. Who you picking? Who you taking?
I'll go Surge.
You going Surge? I'm thinking Surge too, but we'll see. For those of you at home, I'm hoping we smoothly get into this map 5. We're going to try our best. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Esports World Cup is an official partner of the Call of Duty League.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
Get all the trades, and Simp by himself might have enough. Grim, Simp, the master at work. A two-man stack now on A. He is completely locked in. This is it. This is your tournament. Thieves, the last chance now in the fight. Forward they go, and it's Simp, Cell, Draza, the whole squad. FaZe, they've done it. Destiny manifest.
They're trying to drag me mid.
At their hill.
Mid. Draws on mid, guys.
Oh my god.
Draws on mid. Him.
It's your boy Shotzi, man, with the ace. Little ace, man.
Too weak. One more. Weak. Get killed. Back out. There's two. We can refill your secret in a second. I got one more back door. I know your secret. Back door. One shot. Holy shit, Eric. Nice one. Nice, Eric. Good story, man. You can't kill me. What the frick? What the f***ing I have a streak.
No, sim controller.
Oh yeah.
Low motor strain preset.
Oh yeah.
Like
oh, give me all the headshots.
Exactly.
Map 5 about to come up. We got Beans beaming, shooting missiles out of the sky.
Yeah, you can do that, but unfortunately they were down 100 points.
Yeah, no, they sure were. But I saw, I think it was like a video of Illy doing that the other day. Like, I don't know.
I always forget with Treyarch titles you can do that.
Yeah.
Starting in like BO2.
Unfortunately, they were getting smashed though, so not gonna matter. But
never want to shoot a Hellstorm out of the sky, because that
yeah.
means someone has a Hellstorm.
100%. Still a pretty cool play from him, but they end up losing that one by 100 or so. Now we get ready for the map 5. We're staying on protocol, search and destroy. Yeah, no, a terrific one for Toronto, what feels eons ago in stage 1, but trying to get back and assert some S&D dominance. For Surge, you're just trying to not get nuzzled. You know, you've been so good in the hard points, but a bit sloppy everywhere else. I mean, the big thing for them was the first bloods. And I think the last couple times I've casted Surge, they've been really good about the first bloods on this particular map.
Yeah, again, 4-0 with this new lineup. And I think one thing I love about this Surge team on this map, they were like one of the first to really start to work that B-bomb side on the outskirts, right? Like there was so much A contention earlier, just sort of A fakes.
So here you can go B.
You can.
Okay.
You can go B on this map. But I think one of the first teams to, do it efficiently, the way they set it up. We'll see if they go to it on offense. But yeah, still a very solid Surge map for Ultra. That's why they let it go through. Just this new lineup for Surge has yet to lose here.
Well, there's a first blood already, Abuza. Able to get the first, put them into the early 4 versus 3.
And well, yeah, it's a 4 versus 3. They start to go B. Does all of Surge just after that first blood. And well, 04's able to stay alive. Does a great job. I thought he was going to get caught by Beans. Maybe not expecting him there that early on the rotation, but bomb already being planted at B. They worked that first blood. Bomb planted. Now 3 versus 3 as Neptune gets taken down.
04 tucked away. Nasty going to get dropped. Ultra maybe bringing this back. 04. Not caught. Great play from 04. Gives them a better chance in this round. To 2 versus 2 we go. Abuza battling from Heli. He's got the position. He's got the gunny. Now dancing with Joe Deceives. All pressure on Joe to make the play. Both players just playing their lives, grouping up a bit so they can efficiently trade now. Best of luck with this one. Seemingly unwinnable for Joe Deceives now, especially when you get across if you are 04. Yep. They get the round, and that's probably, I mean, 04 just staying alive, able to win the fight versus Kleenex top mid, the difference.
Well, that's it. I mean, you do such a good job if you're Ultra bringing it back, right? You lose the first blood, you're able to make it a 3 versus 2. But I just think you kind of solo chow that if you're Kleenex. You have to wait for your teammate to start to work sidewalk. You know, Abuza's inside the helicopter. It's really just on 04 to keep the pressure off of him, and Kleenex just slides out, loses that gunfight. He's just got to wait for someone there.
Yeah, maybe he's thinking he got a bullet in.
He's got 2 kills, a little bit of a heater.
He's repositioning or something, but no, it's not the case. So 4 plays his cover well and catches him sprinting.
Just such a good job by 04 in so many scenarios just to stay alive when he's 1 bullet.
And he's been their map 5 king at times. When he's, well, last series we Cassie went to map 5. Like, remember he had like 1 in the game 2 and then put up 12 or whatever the map 5. Like, he'll turn it up in the clutch. Kleenex the only one providing early on for Ultra, but trying to do it from top mid with insight right now as this duo is trying to work it. Back up the window player allows you to move up on this B-side street. While playing deep will be number 4, it's Neptune. Well, he gets some tags in, the help comes in, but well, you can say the same for the other side. Another first blood for Surge, another first blood for Abuza. If it continues like this, Ultra may be in trouble. I thought Inside had a freebie from the ladder, but just gets damage in. Abuza looking to get his second as well, but both teams dancing for now.
Yeah, I mean, that's just really it. You have sort of like 2-on-1s on both sides or 2-on-2s.
It's again. You lose the first blood, you then get numbers, and then 04 brings it back to a 2 versus 2. It's like deja vu from the other side. This time, though, a little bit different late. Joe Deceives gets another. They got to get this bomb planted. It's all going to be on 04 to clutch. He's 3-0. That's the guy I'd want to be clutching for me in Search. What's his timing going to be like? Well, there's info on 1. Can he catch the bomb planter? Not going to happen. Nice reposition at Heli. Big round there for Ultra, who, again, we're into a 3 versus 4 and brought it back.
Yeah, I mean, but Beans is like in a 1 versus 2 on the other side of the map, so he's just hoping they win it out over towards this bomb site, and they do. But yeah, just a great chess game we got going on. Just like who's going to over-rotate, who's going to over-peak. Again, I thought early it was good stuff from Surge. You know, Neptune does a good job just playing his life, playing low heli, just sort of finding info. But yeah, Ultra able to get that bomb down, able to work their numbers.
Well, the conversation was Ultra struggling to capitalize on their first bloods in the map 2. I mean, they won it. But there were some tough rounds. Same thing for Surge right now. We've had early numbers, and it's got a bit messy, and well, things are blowing up again, Joe.
Yeah, it's not a car. I don't know. It's a car. It's a computer.
That's actually why I was confused for a second. I was like, why did it show a car symbol?
No, it's that computer right
It's a computer about cars, Joe. It's a car computer. Or maybe it's a transformer you can turn into a car.
Oh, a transformer.
Yeah.
Maybe that collab's coming soon.
Could be. Neptune looking for his first, though, in the 3 versus 3.
Why does that blow up?
I have no idea, Joe.
It's so dumb.
Stuff just has to blow up.
Remember the fire extinguisher?
We'll never forget. Inside with the shoulder for the info, he'll spot both. Nasty is able to get across with his life, but now you're trying to think of where you want to execute this. Neptune's got bomb. So a little time to work with, though. 35 seconds to go. Insight. I thought maybe going to get caught, but he backs up right as Nasty pushes forward. And that timing for Nasty, not great. Nice reposition from Insight. He'll get the kill. Beans wins a big one-on-one, and now it's on Neptune. And he gets dropped. Great stuff there from Ultra.
Yeah, and it's really that 1 versus 1 Insight in Nasty. I don't think they rotated B, but I think what ends up happening there is that you end up getting a 3-on-2 if you're Surge, and Nasty, you know, he's going to go spiral. You just hit it from every single door. Maybe you win it out with the numbers. But Insight plays his life, repositions, catches him, and then Beans with another double to lock down the site.
Beans fired up after that round. This has been a little game of chess over these rounds. We'll see who makes the adjustments as we get deeper into it. But so far, Ultra in control. Neptune and Nasty still silenced on one side. Offense again for Ultra, and we'll see what their plan of attack will be. Kind of posted for now and slowly working out top mid. Kleenex Kleenex last time kind of sat mid for a bit. This time he's just going to hit it. He gets across.
He doesn't know if like there's someone all the way towards the back. I wasn't sure if Abuza spotted him get pushed up, but it doesn't look like it. Well, he's going to really try to take a long route here.
Oh yeah, we're exploring the environment currently.
This may work out. This may work out perfect. He doesn't know. Abuza was just on the other side of him. He checked the bomb plant. Bomb, though, is being planted. And, well, Abuza not ready for Kleenex, but is alive.
Yeah, no, he's blessed to be alive there. You're right. Kleenex gets the angle earlier, and that is going to be a freebie. But the plant will get in and able to get away with his life. So you're in a good position here if you're Ultra. Time ticking, and Surge need to retake this. They start to group up for it. Joe Deceives saves Beans' life. They've been so good on the crossfire throughout these opening rounds, doing a great job here again. They're going to solo Beans out. All three try to deal with them. That'll get traded out, though, so you're still in a good spot. Kleenex still in heli.
One more bullet. There's just not a lot of time. They have to get on this defuse instantly. They have to deal with the heli player. Not going to happen, I don't think. He's trying to watch over him. Kleenex dives on through. Able to hit the shots. I think Inside still would have cleaned up.
Yeah.
But you can just see such a good job from the Ultra players not near B, wasting the time of Surge.
Yeah, I mean, if they're going to be able to get the bomb plant at B this clean, get bomb carrier away, and get to your setup, it just shows how hard that is to retake. It just takes a lot of time.
It does.
I mean, you did a pretty good job soloing players, but by the time you're in a decent spot to make a play on the bomb, there's 10 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, we'll see what both teams want to do, right? It's been a lot of B hits. Maybe you just start playing like top mid or over towards B and just giving up A, just playing retake there.
Maybe, yeah. Well, Insight's on 4 in a row, 4 and 1. Well, this time we go to A, and, Surge getting murdered. Kleenex and Joe Deceives take out 3. Nasty is last alive, and this has been dominant from Ultra. We've been wanting them to have an identity. Maybe it's going to be a 2-3-5 team.
Well, I mean, again, like early protocol Surge, they sort of set the standard. Had to make some adjustments. I'm sure a lot of teams sort of copied what they were doing. Now they're switching it up. They're getting some new strats out there. The double chow with the ARs from Joe Deceives, and Kleenex just stops that push towards A.
Oh, yeah, they got put right in the blender. Just cut down instantly. Nice round win from Ultra, getting it done in every way and pushing out this lead a bit deeper. Pressure on Surge again to bring it back. They're wishing they could turn this map 5 into a hardpoint. Unfortunately, they cannot.
Should not do that.
All shouldering for info, bottomly Joe Deceives with Nasty on the other end of it. Not much going to come out of that engagement, but Insight is able to get a first blood top middle.
Yeah, so you got the switch up, right? It was sort of a top mid defense. On the side of Surge, it was one player playing down low and Nasty over towards A. They want them to go A, but you just play a very slow default. But they end up getting caught again, a first blood. And now all of a sudden you're down a minute if you're Ultra.
Yeah, both teams have been guilty of this, but can you actually turn it into the round win if you're Surge? They need it. In a 4-1 hole, they need it badly. Plant is in for Ultra. Now it's going to be on Joe Deceives and Insight to try and clutch up.
Careful that one.
We'll see if they're able to retake this, but Insight's got so much to watch on his 5 streak. Neptune taking his time. AR out. He's got info on 1. He's got info on 2. Abuza cuts 1 down. Baton sliding across his Neptune. They'll be able to take him out and get the defuse. That was a must-win round. They were able to do that. And good job coming back down, or coming back from a man down after Insight got that first blood.
Yeah, you get a couple of picks from Nasty and Neptune. Give them the 3 versus 2. Giving up that A site, opting for the retake. Now they're just going to have to find success on offense. A couple of times they've tried to drop down towards A. It has not worked out.
No, the last round did not work out at all. We'll see what adjustments they make, or if Ultra is that aggressive this time around.
Yeah, the round before they tried it, that's when the computer blew up, but they got out into a 3 versus 3.
That's true. That at least they got it. They went 1 for 1, not 0 for 3. Let's see if they just work it again. If the play call is going to be something different here. But round by round, they try to bring it back. 0-4 will be the route man. He gets across. And this just comes down to a game of timings. Doesn't work out for him. Kleenex gets the spot. There's the first blood. And that's one of those things where you make the play or you might lose the round.
I mean, he's the guy that does that, right? He's the one that finds those openings, knows the timings. But so does CleanX. Just comes right back on the rotate towards B. There's no info A side. Well, CleanX is like, there could be a player. Sidewalk guns him down.
Well, you brought it back down a man last round. Can you do it again? Bean says no, sir. Insight through on the feed as well. Neptune by himself. And now just one more round needed from Ultra. They are dominating here in the 4-0 stretch. You've got for Surge in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like, outside of their round 1, Surge, when they plant it towards B, just four-man hit it, they have found no success on offense. Just great adjustments here from Ultra. And again, it's just sort of their rotations back and forth from A to B.
Well, if they're going to bring this back, the offense, they got to figure something out. And they got to do it quickly. But they got to win a defense first to see another offense. Where they were getting the first bloods early and often. Booze in the first 2 rounds, they've not been doing great since. Still managed to bring it back sometimes despite that, but not often enough. And this is the most aggressive look we've seen out of Ultra. They're just hitting it across instantly. And, well, it's another first blood. Abuza going to get dropped. The B play has been so good out of Ultra. You got CleanX back into his power spot here in Heli. And Joe Deceives, for the most part, he's got this plant B and he's gotten away with his life. They've not been able to catch him yet. He just gets back, lays down behind the box. Same thing we've seen over and over again. And it's like, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. Joe Deceives is able to find one more. He's just going to reposition, watch the cross to the bomb. Inside's taking care of top middle. 5 HP is Joe. Neptune, he knows he's got to go. He's got to fly on through, all down to Naxi, though. 1 versus 1. Winnable, or is it? Has no idea where Inset is. Beans has a lot of work. I don't know. I don't know who it is.
I'm not sure. I don't know who he's yelling at. I think I know. I think he's yelling at Nameless.
Is he?
Yeah, no, I think he is. You know, he's a generational Beans hater.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, no, he is. He just always says, I like Awakening more, and it hurt his feelings, and now he yells at the camera. But no, listen, that's a huge win for Ultra. Surge 3-0 out of the minor. That was probably my biggest question mark, kind of like who was 3, who was 4 with these 2 teams. I don't